You ready, Lana?
Yeah,
Exciting times, huh?
very. Oh, I've pins and needles in my foot.
Oh
No.
no.
Is this my coke or is that my coke?
That's yours.
Oh yeah, I remember moving it now.
Oh, refreshing, huh?
Very, very refreshing. Haha.
We live?
Is
Is there
live.
anyone watching us?
No, because we're
Tss.
losers. Oh, the
Hello,
pins and
people.
needles.
We got people joining us.
With
I,
people?
s- I see the numbers rolling in.
Tapple,
Hopefully Twitch starts up. I think
tapple.
we're all good. Hello, everyone. I hear you are guys are joining us. Um,
Hey.
can I get a? Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. Don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Well, Charlie, JMC, how's things, guys? Oi, oi.
Oi,
So
oi.
we have Connor joining us tonight. He's off getting a drink at the moment, so he'll be back in a second. But
Yeah.
just guys, if you wouldn't mind giving us a bit of feedback on volume and stuff with the Discord, with the chat. So if you can't hear Connor, do let us know in the comments. Lana's watching the comments anyway. Tonight we're going to be joining my public server. Do exclamation point Discord if you want to join. Otherwise, you guys are free to ask questions. Connor and myself probably chatting away drifty stuff. Not really sure exactly. That was really loud. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Could you hear that, Lana? Probably not.
No, probably not.
Who liked the stream? Was it Cooper? Cuspers. Was it Cusper? I couldn't see that. Sorry, Cusper. But thank you for the interaction. Lee? Is that Lee?
Lee Quinlan, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even read it from here. I is blind mate in it. Right. Can you guys hear me through Alana's microphone? I do apologize if you can. Who's
Thank you for following Tristan.
Tristan's now
Tristan.
following us on Twitch? What a legend. Um, so we have a server up. Guys can feel free to join. Let's try and should we do some sherry stuff? I feel like I need to get this out here.
Self promotion.
Self exactly, Lana. You have it right. Dead on. Do we have just wait for Connor to come back. Twitch is on anyways. Working now. It wasn't working a second ago. Um, so guys, you're probably going to see my name pop up a few times here. I do apologize, but you gotta spam, right? No, maybe I don't know. Share to a group. There we go. So of course, we'll do drifting in Ireland. No, we won't do that group or that one. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. So my name is going to pop up there several times. Please ignore it. Okay, thanks. And quick thing in the Discord as well. Who else shared the stream? Oh, it was me. Never mind. Even though I called it
Yeah.
out. Um. So, how is everyone doing tonight? Is everyone doing good?
There's live streams there.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. Oh, legend. Oh, I think we imagine if we entered it in twice, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Which other one should I do it? I think I'll just do it for that for now, because I can't be arsed looking through anymore. So, how is everyone doing tonight? We doing good? I see people are still rolling in. What time is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's still really bright outside,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Sure, it doesn't get dark till like after 10. Have
True.
you not noticed?
No, I haven't. I haven't indeed.
Yo, what is up?
It's Connor.
Hey,
How are you,
Connor.
Connor?
All good. Yourself?
Good, good, good.
Good. That's good.
Good, good. You all set? You ready?
Yeah, yeah. Ready to go. Have
Ready
some
to
fun.
let's do it.
Are you in the server?
Joining it there now. See what it's doing. I think
Cool,
did they
cool.
just crash? No, it didn't. Better not crash. There we go.
No,
We're in.
I'm in anyway. I'm in.
Nice one, nice one.
Cairo says his content manager keeps crashing. Oof.
Have you practiced the DCGP touring track yet? Asks Prona. You're doing that as well, Connor. Aren't you doing DCGP? That's your plan?
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm about to sign up actually
You haven't
tonight,
signed up.
so
Yeah,
hopefully,
don't
yeah,
forget it.
hopefully I'll get a win through. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I've
I've only done one round, so
yeah. I've done all of the rounds so far, but I've signed up for this one. I just haven't driven it. I just like prefer to leave it to like the last minute for some reason. I feel like
Yeah.
when it comes to DCGP, I just can't get my if I spend too long on it, like I just get bored of it, and then I just lose interest very quickly. So
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
I find that I just leave it, like yeah.
Sometimes that works.
Alan, someone asked, when is your in real life season starting this year?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question, isn't it? Because like oh, I don't even. I'm not even with the wrong gearbox. Never mind. 1 second, guys. Um, I have to change the H pattern. My season is starting. I'm not really sure to be honest, because like I want to do IDS and I would love to do BDC, but it's like it's just budgeting really. Like it's there's a lot of factors involved in it. Like this year is tough for everyone, so unfortunately I'm in the same boat. What about you, Connor? You're doing Drift Masters. Is that your plan?
Yeah, a full championship of Drift Masters, which has been released, so hopefully everything will go good.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully you
there'll be
don't
no
get stuck
changes.
stuck on the boat or anything. But see, that's the thing, right? Because like, when is that actually starting exactly? When is the Drift Masters?
uh, August 15th and 16th, as far as I'm aware, is the first round. Something like that, I don't know.
That's in Austria, isn't it?
No, Riga is the first round.
Or
Austria
Riga?
is second. Yeah,
Fuck, that's a long
so
journey, isn't it?
that changed. Yeah, Riga's a long way away.
What's the plan then? You're
Probably,
going to drive it straight back home? You're going to leave the stuff over there and fly back?
probably travel to Riga to do the first round, then travel straight to Austria. Hopefully, can leave it in some workshop there, and then fly home for a bit and fly back out to do the second round. Because I don't think
Yeah,
there's actually much between the first and second round. So
yeah. Because like that's the thing. I suppose you could take. Oh, where did I lose? I lost the screw, guys. Oh, I didn't. That's the thing. You could probably stay over there, but it's just not worth it, really, is it?
yeah, no.
Yeah,
Especially when most of my team is not full time and stuff.
yeah.
It's okay for me, but yeah, most of my family and stuff has to come home.
Yeah, you got head chef there. Like, I'm sure she has to be head chef at home as well. Sorry, that's
Yeah,
not a very nice
exactly,
thing to say. I do apologize. Sorry,
exactly.
Valerie.
Yeah, she's good at the cooking. To be fair.
Mhm.
It's hilarious with Connor's mother, right? She's like Valerie. She's like she cooks for everyone in the pits half the time. Like, you'd be
Yeah,
walking on like, oh, I don't know.
I
Would you like a
barely get fed
sausage?
most of the time.
I don't know about you. Like, I just can't eat at an event at all. Like, I struggle to like try and get food into me. Like,
I used to be like that, to be fair. But now I just eat because I just feel
yeah, you kind of have to
pretty
do it.
shit if I don't eat. So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
um,
always coming up to you with like a pack of potatoes, like, here, eat this, and you're
Eat
like, no,
this.
no, 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 I'm not hungry. I'm like, but eat.
Yeah.
yeah, it's good to eat. But yeah, your mind tells you not to, but then towards the end of the event, you start to feel pretty
But
bad. I never looked into actually, physical training for driving or anything like that because it's not a massive physical sport. But like when I used to be playing a lot of sport and stuff and going to events, it made a massive difference because your mind was very fit all the time.
yeah, I think I found that when I was in the Middle East at the start of the year, like eating made a huge difference. Alright, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but like, I mean, we were doing like crazy hours like during the day, because you'd be up at like 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
Um, which okay is not that early, I suppose. But then you'd be practice from 9 until like 1, and then you'd
Yeah.
have like an hour break straight in the top 32, and that's in the stupid um heat, like in the massive heat, like so you end up nearly like dehydrated by like 12 o'clock, which is just crazy. Like,
Are you going out the gate there?
yeah, I'm going out the gate.
I Yeah, I can see it. I'm behind you.
A fellow friend of ours, Simon Perry, messaged me there to join him, but we've had our own server going. So, Simon, you join us.
Simon, is Simon playing?
Simon Perry, yeah.
Oh, didn't know.
I haven't driven with him actually.
Didn't even know he was on.
Yeah, there's quite a few UK drivers on it now actually. Like, I didn't even know Dylan Garvey was on this a lot, but didn't
Yeah,
even know that
there's.
until
I think it got popular during the lockdown. Yeah, nobody could go out and drive, so.
Connor, this question here, I'm gonna butcher the name.
I messed up a
Jerk.
second.
Hi Connor, how are you? You have a GeForce GS or for sale to Switzerland? Question mark.
A what?
A G-force.
Oh no, I don't. I don't use GeForce.
I see. That's the thing. If you had the G-force for sale, I'd already bought it off you by now. So
Yeah, yeah. No, gearboxes are scarce.
I'll
I
sell
think
you a
if I had
BMW
one,
box.
yeah, if I had one, I wouldn't be selling it. I'd say.
I nearly killed everyone there.
Oh, Alan, CR said he wants you to go to BDC because he can't wait to see you battle Vescalis.
Vescalis, man, he's a scary guy.
Yeah, he is.
If you meet him, especially D46, D30 was like, you know, like D30 was scary enough as it was as a comp battling him, but like D46 he was just on another level.
Yeah, to be fair, he drove very well towards the end of the year.
Yeah, no, I think like obviously I did BDC Birmingham versus
Yeah,
well he was there like and he didn't qualify at all, so
yeah, I think
um
that's a big factor. Sometimes what lets him down is
yeah,
just a bit too much.
agreed.
But a good driver for sure.
He said you will be the next champ, Connor. Hope to see you soon.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna stop that.
Oh, we got
Ander
the
says,
robot
"Hey
keep on
masters,
driving us.
shaka shaka."
A load of shock. Oh, Ander. Hey Ander, how are you?
Is that you
Ve-
behind me? I don't know.
I'm behind Lucas at the moment.
Okay.
How's stream, Alana? Is the stream okay? Yes, frame rate's good.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. So, okay, whoa, we got Mr. Robotic. What should we call him? We have to come up with a name. TikTok. We've got TikTok.
Good old, good old Teacock.
Yeah, we'll have to follow him now and see what the JDM
What?
Master of Driving does on the Baihaku. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it right, but we'll give him a quick follow.
Yeah, he'll probably come up with something good and
Yeah. We've got some
I
good
actually played
names.
with him today for the first time in a long time. Tried
Yeah,
out
yeah.
on your server again, the WDT pack. It was fun.
Hey, Lawrence says, "What up, bitches?" Hey, Lawrence.
Hey Lawrence, what's up?
Yeah,
Got
Lawrence man.
JP.
Yo, boys.
Oh man, I'm falling off the track everywhere.
Because you're
Alright, where's
looking
the?
at the screen
I
instead
I'm
of
not.
the screen in front of you.
You're dead right. I'm not even looking at where I'm supposed to be going. Alright, there's you, Connor. I'm gonna cut across the grass here to catch up to you.
Where are you?
Right behind you. 1 second. I've a bucket load of understeer.
Coming?
Striker said, "I am new in Assetto. I have a question. How do I download all the mods needed for this server and how do I join it?" Explanation point Discord. There's a channel. Where's it in? What channel?
So it's under server download links. You can see it there in the channels if you have Discord. So if you do exclamation point Discord, you can get all the download links and stuff needed to join the server. If you have all the stuff already, you can just do exclamation point server, and then you can in the chat that is Twitch and YouTube only though.
Yeah,
Facebook,
he's on Twitch.
Facebook though we can't do that yet. I think I have to become like a gaming creator or something like that. I know they're looking for ridiculous hours to become a gaming creator. It's not even worth it.
Lawrence has a question for Connor. Who is a better driver, you or Alan?
I
You
think,
won't answer that one.
yeah. Well, see, the thing, I think we're always gonna be biased. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Like we all think we're all better than James Dean.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether if it's a thing or not, we don't actually know. But deep down, we feel like we can beat him. It's just it's just whether that'll actually happen or not.
Taking off set of tires this June.
Another question for you, Connor. What do you think about VR?
New York.
VR,
Oh,
virtual reality.
actually, I don't play VR much. Completely because I get motion sickness.
Oh,
Hmm.
Quite a funny one. When I drift, I get motion sickness. Then I can play dirt rally for the whole night on VR and I don't get sick.
wow.
Yeah, strange one, but yeah, VR is great. Like it's amazing on rallying. It's amazing in drifting as well. But I'm okay. Like if I was playing VR now, it'd be alright. But then if I try to do an event, and that just doesn't agree with me.
Oh.
Can't concentrate really good.
I think VR is a great tool for like learning the qualifying line and stuff, or just tandeming a proper track layout that you would be doing in real life. You know, like
Yeah, for sure. No, I do train with it like as if I can, because it is very close to real life. Like literally, you feel like you're driving a real car. But yeah, and then again, coming back to the conversation about the roof view, it's hard to go away from it. So
that's the thing. I mean, we had a discussion a few nights ago. Like every like top tier esports competition, they're all using some other view other than like
Yeah,
cockpit or something like, you know. So
absolutely.
like, you watch the Formula One guys, they're all using that T cam is what they call it. I think that's what they call
Yeah,
it.
no, definitely. Definitely is an advantage with the reef view. So I think it's kind of hard to compete when you people using it. So I
Yeah,
think
the
if
advantage.
if a rule came in that it was like cockpit only, I probably would use VR. Try to get used to it.
Yeah, it could be a huge advantage for sure. Where the fuck is everyone?
I'll come in there
Uh,
behind you.
Strucker said, is the server running 24/7 or how does it work?
Yeah, it runs 24/7. Um, so there's always a password on it because like if we keep forgetting to remove the password after a live stream, I put a password on the server so that random people when we're actually streaming who have no affiliation with what we do don't just join because it's a popular server, if that makes sense. I try and keep the server open for anyone watching on the stream or who just supports in general. Oh Jesus! Oh lad, this is some farmer of a line.
Oh,
Tikon said, nah, that's all false. Who's the better driver, Tikon or Tikon?
Is that what? Who's Tikon? Did Tikon say that? Oh man, what a
Yeah.
cocky guy! He actually said something cocky for once.
yeah. Normally it's not like him.
No, that's not like him. Are you sure that's not like Guto or someone pretending to be Tikon?
Pretty sure, yeah.
To be fair, when it comes to sim stuff, Tikon right now is pound for pound up there, like the best. It's
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
hard to fault that. Still beat him though.
I've never beat him, so you've one up me there.
I think I've beaten Tikon 3 times maybe, or no, definitely twice. Uh, Riga 2019 at VDC, and obviously recently there with EDC. But I can't remember if I've beaten him before that. I think I've like won events and he's finished like third or something, but we always never really met that much.
Yeah, same.
Cairo says, does Connor have his license now? I'm not sure what license
No,
he's on about.
my
Is
car
it
license. I still need to do my theory.
your tractor license maybe?
No, not even.
I
No, you have
I'm
to
sure
do
I'm
your
sure.
theory to get tractor.
Oh dear, I didn't even know that. I'm sure John will have you up in your driver's license as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, I actually went to look into it and I can't get it for ages because there's such a backlog now. So it's just a
Ah,
disaster.
Yeah.
oh
Oh, sorry.
Jesus, I'm all over
Sorry,
the
man.
place.
Alan, what map is this?
It's called Bihaku in the version of a Japanese accent that I can.
JP, they are both competing in DC GP. Tiki said, 2019, you was beating me a lot. Hehehe.
I don't even know how many times I beat him in 2019. I thought it definitely was once. I don't think it was any more than that though. Oh, I beat him twice, VDC for sure, because I beat him round 1 too. But sure, what does that matter? Sure, he's beaten me since. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Alan's using a T300. Connor, what wheel are you using?
Fanatec DD2
Oh, this is the
race
plug.
drive.
The Fanatic plug.
Yeah. Plug.
Fanatic, hook a brother up.
Yeah, it's a very good wheel to be fair.
Hey, Oliver.
Oh,
Oh,
we've got a
streamer
cat.
cat.
We got a cat in stream.
Okay, there we go. Oh, no, no, she didn't like that.
Who was it?
Uh-oh.
Java, was it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Java.
sorry, Connor.
All good.
Maybe just came out of the cat bed. She's like, when you went. She looks out of it. Yeah. Bye bye, streamer cat. Oh, the nails. They get me every time. Inferno said, hey guys, how are you? Big fan of both of you.
Cheers, thank you, Inferno. Just, Connor, did you see the photo I put up of us on Instagram? I was trying to remove Jack out of it as much as I possibly could, but I just couldn't. Like, he just has to be in the photo with us, you know?
Yeah. Good old Jackie.
How is your cars going for the season? Obviously, yours styling wise is pretty much ready. Like, but are you all mechanically set for Drift Masters, or what's the story?
No, absolutely not. I'm waiting on an engine and gearbox for my car,
Okay.
and just some adjustments to the brakes and stuff. But my dad got a good bit done to it yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
So some small changes, not much, but once I get the engine and gearbox back, we should be ready for testing. So hopefully soon.
Ah, sweet.
Jack car is pretty much the same as well, engine and gearbox car.
Yeah, yeah. Are you going with same spec or more power again? What's your kind of plan?
Pretty much the same engine. It's just we
Refresh.
upgraded to billet caps so we can rev a bit higher.
Ah, sweet.
And then yeah, I will be using a new Samson's gearbox, and Jack will be using the same.
Mint.
So,
Oh no, I just did a nasty flick there behind you. There's no
yeah,
way I
all
was
good.
gonna
I
not
was
hit
on.
you.
Okay,
Think
there's
on's
a
behind us now.
few questions I think I can answer. So one person asked, why don't you drift in first person? That is because he's more used to roof cam. He gets better view of everything. Another one is are you going to be using that view for VDC and DCGP? He will be.
My God, he's fast.
Um,
These cars.
Is he fast?
He's fast. Fucking hell, like.
JP said, "Game on. I'm gunning for you boys. Bring your top game on Turn. Is that the
Torrent?
DC?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. The GP track, yeah.
He said, "Hope I qualify." Shay McCullough said, "Hey Alan.
What's up, shit?
Question for Connor. How come yours and Jack's 2JZs sound different to, like, say, James Dean's 2JZ or, say, Kevin Quinn's 2J? Not sure what he runs."
Because they run Hypertune as far as I'm aware.
Turbo? Oh, I'd say Kevin runs 6 boost anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
well, yeah. James's sounds really good because he has Hypertune inlet manifolds and exhaust manifold, which yeah, is ridiculous. Good. Mine is pretty cheap compared to that.
my my new 2021 engine setup will have a Hypertune intake manifold, so that should be quite sick.
Yeah, they're a
But
sweet piece of kit.
yeah, but we'll have a turbo manifold yet to be decided. To be honest, I think turbo manifold probably the biggest deciding factor. Like James's, like Peter's Warthouse cars, oh man, they sound fucking insane.
Yeah,
I
amazing.
know, I haven't heard them in person, so maybe it's just the headphones or something. But yeah, it sounds pretty awesome. Oh man,
My
this
car's
car's
stay
all
won't
over
be
the
slide
place.
off.
My tires are dead. I think that's probably what's why.
Yeah, I think so as well. I'm gonna try new tires and see.
Try the same thing. Oh, he's
Thank you
back.
for hosting the stream, Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence with the host. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Hope your stream is good, Lawrence.
But if he drifts in real life, won't he be used to first person? Yeah, but he's been drifting on
We
Forza
see,
and stuff for years.
so when we use the simulator, it's not so much we use it to try
Oh
and get
shit.
like similar feeling as real life. We're using it to practice certain techniques that you can't practice in real life, such as like chasing, tandeming, and stuff. Because it's all
Go
the
ahead
same
there, Al.
pretty much. You have a bit of lag, do you?
Yeah, I got lag there, bad.
So like, I know for Connor and myself, anyway, we both started off on single screens, and we're still on single screens, and unfortunately, you just don't really see enough when you're in high-level competition on the game. So it's
Yeah, I think it's
just,
completely down to the advantage of other drivers,
yeah. I think like
But
when you
then
run,
there's a lot of drivers who are up there with VR as well.
exactly. So I do think it gets to a certain point where it does make a difference. But oh man, this is hectic. There's like cars everywhere.
Yeah, there's like loads of cars behind me, and I don't have great
JP,
internet
you can
connection on
join them,
phone.
of course. Join away, guys, if you want to. Connor, do you have any plans to drive in at the NEC in future?
Um, as in BDC or
It
Autosport,
says
honestly.
NEC.
Probably
What's NEC?
Autosport, I'd say.
Probably Autosport, maybe, yeah. No, not at the moment. I drove there, done the live shows there
Okay.
once, but other than that, at the moment, no, we will see.
All right.
That's a cool little gig, I'd say.
Yeah, it was very, very good. Very hard though. I was
Yeah,
surprised
I
how
can imagine.
hard it was on the car and the body and stuff. So.
Oh, fucking hell. Destroyed you. Sorry, I respawned. We give Reese a few laps. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Reese Titcherson.
Okay, I'm gonna try and read out this question right. I think it's Connor. What time are your new videos going to be up on your channel? Sorry for my English. I am from Norway.
um, not 100% sure schedule wise, but we have some stuff filmed. But there's been a bit of a hold up with our channel and stuff due to something what was supposed to come, what was quite cool, but now we just kind of don't know where we stand with that. So yeah, we're just trying to figure our way out through that. But there will be some more videos released, and then of course we will have like a full program together for a year again.
Oh, nice. Adam said Cahir wants to know, would Connor take Drappardstown roundabout in the dry?
We don't condone street drifting on this channel.
Nah, no street drifting.
No street drifting at all. Just don't mention anything to Jack though.
What's your thoughts on the FDAC cars?
Personally, never driven them.
I've never driven either.
So no thoughts. Finn said I watched you at Autosport and it was mega. Got a picture with you this year too.
Awesome, thank you.
I think a few years ago when we had the my S14 out on Autosport, it was class to have it. Like, I think it was at the time it was only one of 4 actual cars there, drift
Yeah,
cars. That was.
yeah,
That was probably one of the
yeah.
lowest years for drift cars, and we had it on the Draper stand, which was pretty sweet. But yeah, since
Autosport's cool
then, the car's gotten a fair old beating. So
Big massive beating indeed.
look, I've had like it's the same car since 2011. Like Connor, you might remember battling it in Fermoy when you had the 180.
Yeah, crazy.
It's obviously been through so many revisions since then, like, but I think it's time to. Well, it's actually got a bit chassis leg. I don't know if I told you that, Connor, but it's actually a bit bent. So
Oh shit. Okay.
that was from the crash in Jaffest with Mark. So
Oh yes, yes.
didn't even know it was bent until we got over to Oman, which was fantastic.
That was a good start.
Fierce fun. Oliver said he's counting the days until DMEC Australia.
Australia.
Or Austria, Jesus, I can't even talk.
I was like,
I was
Connor.
wondering, like, really?
Yeah, that's my reading in English and just my brain right now.
That's because you're from Kerry.
It's not, I'm not from Kerry. Would you stop? You're so mean.
Are you behind us
Where
again?
am I?
No.
I'm chasing Reese at the moment. We're on
Okay.
going on the big long corner here now in a second.
JP said he can send the FDAC cars to you on Discord if you want. 900 horsepower, sick grip with great handling.
Sure, I can give him a try sometime.
Yeah, sure.
What feels more realistic, VDC cars or DCGP cars? I think that's VDC cars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as in real life, yeah.
Do the two boys have any advice for non-competition track days for objectively improving driver skill and making the most of the seat time, setting goals, etc.?
Probably loads of little things that you can do, but I find the big thing is don't get too carried away that it's a practice day, because eventually you're going to want to compete. So try to bring factors into having lines in the track and stuff.
I think as a driver, you probably learn more if there's like clipping boxes and stuff placed on the track,
Sure, yeah.
and getting someone to direct you into making sure you're achieving the line between those boxes correctly and stuff. Obviously, it's hard to do that at a track day because 9 times out of 10 there is no boxes on the track. And well, you can try, like Connor said, you can try many things. Definitely trying to be precise and being consistent with your lines every single lap is probably one of the best things you can do.
Apex and stuff.
Yeah. Many people, they generally try to, like, I suppose they kind of get carried away, and that's fine, like they're having fun. There's one track that comes to mind, I suppose, Connor, you probably know this as well, Wargrass Hill. There's 2 hairpins, and people just love to try and fit as many manches as they possibly can in between the 2 small hairpins.
It's not gonna work, yeah.
And that's fine, but like in competition, you have to link them together. So if you can, as a driver, figure that out at a practice day, yeah, you're well up there versus the other guys for sure.
Yeah, because Watergrass Hill actually is not the easiest of tracks to link.
It's not. No, you're right. especially in a 328 BMW or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Question for Connor: are you looking forward to coming back to Seaside with Drift Masters?
Teesside, yeah, I actually am looking forward to it. It was where I won my first ever pro event and my first ever semi-pro event. So
Wow,
yeah,
nice.
good old bit of history
Was
there
that
at that track. I like
was
that
that at the
track.
same weekend?
No, I won. Remember the time? I think you were actually at the start line, Martin.
I was.
And then yeah, the year after was when I won it in pro.
I think I was in the live stream truck for that one. That was the nighttime event, was it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're excited to go back and try and win first place again?
Yeah, be nice for sure.
I think that's the plan every single time. You try to win the whole thing. Obviously, it doesn't
Yeah.
go to plan. Like in my
Never goes to plan.
situation, like you get as far as the top four, and then the next thing the boys from Europe are back, and it's like for fuck's sake. Especially in drift games in last year.
Yeah, it's no, never works the way it always should.
What's the most realistic mod?
Most realistic. Oh man, it's hard to know because well, I will say
Red Dead.
the new VDC tires are, man, they've changed those cars completely. So that's gonna be interesting what other people think of that.
I haven't
Um,
drugged them actually.
yeah, no, I've driven the tires on other people's cars, not the 370 or any other car really, or BMWs and stuff. But personally, I quite like these street cars because, well, like if you had a practice car in real life, this is what it'd be probably based off. Like you wouldn't have a 900 horsepower monster as a practice car.
Yeah. I actually
Um,
like all the WDT cars, even the
yeah,
pro spec
agreed.
cars.
Yeah,
Are fun to drive.
they're super well balanced and they're like they actually have characteristics. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah,
know, like you drive them and they each have their own little tweak that you need to do to like do something. And I don't know, you drive other stuff and it's like they're all feeling the same. They all do the same thing. And like it's just not really that enjoyable for me anyway. Don't know about you.
yeah. I think if I was to pick as a public pack, probably WDT is well up there for a more realistic pack in a way.
OJP said he's after DMing. He let me know if it works for the FDAC cars. Inferno says best of luck to both you guys in championship this season.
Thank you.
Kyle asked, how long are you going to be live for, Alan?
Well, definitely up as far as 11 o'clock. It depends, obviously, how the chat goes and stuff. So if you guys wanted to stay on till 1 o'clock, we'll stay till 1. Obviously, Connor might want to head off earlier than that. So yeah, that's another thing, Connor. You're free to leave whenever you want. It's up to
Cool,
yourself.
cool.
Well, actually, I'm working tomorrow, so I probably shouldn't stay up that late.
Yeah. Francesco said, do you guys know what happened to Thomas Kiley? Is he still drifting?
That's Connor. That's a question for you, Connor. I wouldn't know much what Kylie's doing nowadays.
No, I don't think. Mo's not drifting at the moment, and I don't know if he will be back. But as of now, no. I'm
He
sure he'll
car-
be back in some sort of a motorsport car at some stage.
Yeah, I could see him because his dad was doing a lot of rallying back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Or hot rodding or something like that.
a bit of everything. So I'm sure he'll be back driving something. But drifting, I don't think so.
Cairo, I'm pretty sure you can find the mod for the cars in Alan's Discord. Are they there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything is there. Anything relating to the server is there. Right, new tires. These tires are dead. The longest lasting tires in the fucking world.
Which cars are you using and which channel?
Is that you, Alan?
Yeah, it's me beside you. I don't know. Oh my god, there's a car coming. Fuck it.
Oh shit!
We're using WDT street cars. If you join the Discord, you can do !Discord if you're on Twitch or YouTube, and you can join to, well, I suppose get the links and stuff. They're all under the channels there. You should there should be names quite respectively what they are related to, if that even makes any sense grammatically. Right, well, let's bang up the
Okay.
torque, give a 4 clutch kicks.
Okay, so Alan, how come you now drive the 370Z instead of the S14 now? I think 370 looks mint, by the way.
So, I've always look. The 370 was like a concept idea of building potentially as a pro car down the line. And so I kind of wanted to like try something new for VDC and see what it would be like. And it worked out pretty well. Like I still not 100% happy with it. It's like probably like 85% the way there. It's just weird to drive. It's not as hop in and go as the S14 or the S15 or any of those S chassis. Jeez, there's cars everywhere.
Carnage.
Just back up there a small bit.
But you're gonna let her. It's precious.
What are you talking to? Oh, she's talking to the cat again.
Oh, precious though. Precious kitty.
Oh, I'm getting massive raindrops right now. Jeez. But yeah, so I used the 370. Wanted to try something different. Wanted to see what it'd be like. Project obviously loved it. Well, they loved it because I suppose they have a few of them of their own. But it's kind of like a concept idea. Like, would love to build one as a pro car in the future, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure yet if I'll use it again for 2020 VDC. We'll see, or 2021. Oh God, we're gone, boys. We're gone. I didn't even bother trying to slow down.
Tikan says, question for Lana, how you doing? I'm good, Tikan, thank you. Thank you for asking me a question. I feel loved.
Tikon, back off now, boy.
Fucking hell, he's trying to win everything and take your woman.
Yeah, he's like, what's he like? He's like Monica, Alana, or whatever, you know, Fast and Furious joke. Someone's taking the Koguchi line up on top of the bank. We got a bit of a train going here.
It's some carnage. Oh.
Someone with a really long name on YouTube said, hi Alan, hello from Donegal.
What's happening? How's football studs? What?
Yeah.
How's football studs?
How's your football studs? Oh, how's your football studs? You know, the studs and then the football boots.
Okay.
I was like trying to read it. I was like, how surf football studs? I was like, surf football? What? But yeah, how's your football studs? Now I get it. Can't find the mods in server. What channel?
It should just be under server download links or server. It's on the left hand side of the Discord channel. You can't really miss it, to be honest. You can't find it. I'm not really sure what's wrong.
JP said, would you mind if I join the voice channel? I'm South African. Ooh, Alan's avoiding the question.
I don't know what he said, to be honest. He said he does. He can join the channel. Yeah, for sure. Oh my
The
God.
voice channel.
The voice channel.
Voice.
Oh, voice channel. I have the voice channel. I have to create an invite to you. So, but we're going to keep the voice channel just for Oh my God, there's so many cars on the server right now.
There is, it's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, I just drove into John Bergen. Sorry, John. I think it's actually better off going in between the pit wall and the pits than leave, because you can actually see the track.
Everybody's doing the same track as well, and the back track is quite good as well.
Yeah, the back track's very good. We should probably go back there in a second.
How's your surfball stud? Says Connor. New car looks fucking savage.
What did he say?
Your new car looks fucking savage.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, for sure, I'm happy with it.
Easily one of the best looking Red Bull cars, I'd say, ever, I'd say, really, like when it comes to drift cars.
Yeah, it came out very well. It's a really cool moment, so excited to blow some body panels off of now.
Bit of Argent Labo. I don't think Mr. Drift 2 Motorsport will be very impressed, but anyway, that's not your problem.
Charlie said, thinking of buying MX-5. Are they any good for drifting?
MX-5? They're a good little fun car. I think probably not the best car, but definitely one of the better beginner cars for sure. Cheaper ones anyway.
They're starting to get expensive though on MX-5.
NA's MX-5s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose
'Cause
they
a
are
lot
kind
them
of
use them
collector
for that,
cars.
what are they called? That car park eventing.
Autocross?
You know, like
is it?
you know, like you try to get around everything as fast as possible. Loads of them use them for that.
Okay. I suppose they do have a bit of a following too, as well, like especially in the States, so that kind of trickles down to other countries too. Like,
Oh shit.
okay, this is
Um,
Mike Leeson is leading us here, and there's havoc behind him.
Absolute havoc. I'm in the wrong gear everywhere and everything.
Yeah, I've Reese behind me, and he's here baiting me over banks and everything.
Cairo asked, is there a mod for Connor's car?
My Red Bull car?
I
I'm
assume so,
not
yeah.
really sure. I assume.
No, and I don't know. There probably won't be.
Ever. Rip.
I'm not sure about ever, but yeah, at the moment, no. Oh, sorry, sorry. Didn't see. Jesus.
Oh, you have to take it out Ticon now as well.
Oh, there is some amount of cars in the server.
Oisin O'Kane said, have you ever been to Northern Ireland? I'm not sure who
Fuck's
he's
sake.
asking. I haven't been.
I have.
Alan?
So
Yeah, we've both been there. I was there for drifting back in 2008. And would you believe Miguel Marini had an FD-RX-7?
was it Tullerone though?
No, it was Nuts Corner, blue FD-RX-7. It was actually class. Probably, like, I didn't even know what the hell it was back in the day anyway, but it was an FD-RX-7. Like, it was like REM Mamiya style. It was proper sick.
Cool yoke.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Just like every RX-7 was probably scrapped back in the day, but nowadays they're worth a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Oh, Cairo was asking about the old car. He's seen it on YouTube. So if there's a mod for your
Oh,
car,
that
Connor.
car is a VDC car. It's my own private car. Actually, it's the same car, but I'm gonna be using for VDC again.
Ah, okay.
You're not, yeah, you haven't made any changes to it. Like, suppose you might make changes to it livery-wise, right? Surely.
Yeah, I just made a new 3D model. That's it.
Oh, new 3D model, that's sweet.
Yeah. So, other than that, it's pretty much the same.
Which car will race at BDC next year? Adriel said.
I'm not really sure what I'm going to drive it. It's either 370Z or an S chassis. We'll see. I say S chassis because we might do something else with an S chassis. It might not be an S14. I just gave it away anyway, didn't I? But yeah, one of those. We'll see.
Oh, living life sideways. Hello. We're doing good. How are you? Actually, you know who I haven't seen in chat is NC. He's always trying to be first in chat.
Oh yeah, yeah. He usually responds quite late. Oh, Jez fell off the track again. I have no side grip at all.
Tires actually gonna go pretty fast.
They do, yeah. I suppose it's the heat, really, isn't it? Liutosific. I don't know how to say your name. Thank you for the follow. Was that on? Oh, that was on Twitch. Thank you.
MK2 Sideways Gaming said, Connor, where is old 180SX?
It's in my yard, feeling sorry for itself.
What's the, you ever gonna bring that car back?
I will eventually, yeah, for sure. I love that car.
I think it was fair to say Jack probably drove that car better as well. I think he's more suited to a 180 than an S14.
Absolutely. That's probably GT86 he said is very similar. It's like a developed 180.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. But see, that's one thing I wonder too. Like you see the speed of Dwayne and stuff, and you just kind of wonder. Obviously, Dwayne has a fast driving style anyway, and he kind of has the car set up pretty well nailed. It kind of makes you wonder too, is it the chassis that kind of helps out a lot?
Oh, they are
the
probably the
S13?
best chassis for grip bikes out there, 100%.
It's kind
That
of
was like
interesting.
even when my car was fast, you know, there was never kind of in Mondello times and stuff. I could have stayed with Dwayne, whereas in other cars I couldn't have, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 180, but my 180 was just like, it was perfect, and then we tried to make it better, and it just went backwards.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, just but it was such a good car. That car has won ridiculous amount of events.
Charlie said, I want to change to MX5 because the Omega that I have is a bit heavy.
If you put the engine from the Omega into the MX-5, you'd be flying it. Oh, is it 3 liter V6 or what is the Omega V6? Is it 2.6 or 2. No, it's a 3 liter. 3.2. Yeah, put the 3.2 V6 into the MX-5 and you'll be flying it.
Thing with the wheelies.
He'll probably end up doing stoppies better, to be honest. But anyway,
Yeah. I don't think it'd be very nice to drive.
no, probably not. But then again, if it is a V6, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
I've seen people put like Dodge or like those Cummins engine. I don't know what they're out of. I think it's a Dodge or something. You see like a big pickup trucks and stuff all over the states. The
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
engine hanging out the front of it, like.
And Charlie said, Jesus, Alan, you're some genius. Inferno asked, you guys could if you guys could drift any car, who would what? If you guys could have any drift car, who would it be and why? I'm guessing what would it be and why? Any drift car, what would you pick?
yeah. Kabata's new Supra.
Ooh, good choice. With the V8 or would you put a 2J into it?
Oh, 2J.
Yeah, so it's Saito's car maybe, or yeah, I suppose the same
Yeah.
thing, isn't it? Yeah.
No, Kabata's new car is 2J, I think.
Oh, is it?
I think his new, like, blue Toyota's one, the new one again, is 2J as far as I'm aware.
Oh, right, okay, never knew that.
Could be wrong, but I think so.
I'd probably go Matt Field's C6 Corvette,
Yeah, good choice as well, actually.
but I'd probably put a 2J into it. with the transaxle on the back of it, like that, I think that would be super unique, and I don't know, I think it'd actually be quite good.
Yeah, that seems like a very good car for sure.
Jamie said, hey guys, I'm 14, I'm going into my first drift day, any tip?
Have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just try
that's
to learn the basics as soon as possible.
yeah. I think honestly though, like obviously having fun is one of them, but it's easy for anyone to say that. But actual advice, I think um like I suppose just try and keep consistency, like just try and get back to back laps the same. Obviously if you're spinning every single lap it's not ideal, but don't get frustrated. If you're
Yeah,
into simulator stuff though, you'll probably pick it up within 2 laps, no doubt about it, if you're doing simulator stuff.
yeah, I think definitely try and enjoy it. Don't get frustrated from it.
Which reminds me, I need to get like a fucking little missile kind of beamer thing that yourself or well Jack has anyway. It seems like a load
Yeah,
of crack.
oh, it's some fun. Very good fun for sure. That thing around Watergrass Hill is a handful.
Is it?
Yeah, like it's dead enough, like, so trying to link Watergrass Hill is interesting.
Then James comes along as the 335i, like.
Yeah, that thing is a weapon. It's really cool. I actually don't. We had this conversation. I don't understand why people don't use them for starting off drifting. They're a perfect car, perfect power. Diff will never break.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whereas if you go buy an S chassis, you start to go power in it. You have to replace the diff. You replace the shafts.
Are you on about like an E92 335i, or are you just on about E92s in general?
Both really, but the one what he uses as a practice day car, like that mapped with decatted and stuff, is like 350, 400 brake horsepower easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a perfect car for starting out.
Yeah, because like I know that engine. I know our go-to tuner, John Allen, loves that fucking engine. He'd love to get his
Yeah,
hands on one. So like it has obviously a potential to be pretty special, like in
sure.
the right hands. Like um, what's interesting to me is, well, I know. So I was talking to Declan Byrne, my spotter. Like
Yeah,
he brought up a story that there's a pro am driver who's building an E92. And he said that like he bought the shell and everything for less than €1,000, like completely mint, like perfectly perfect mint condition, doesn't need any rust repair or anything like that. All he has to do is just put the Weissfab front and rear on it, put his JZ that he has into it, put a roll gauge into it, and he probably has a car built for less than 10 grand, which is like,
yeah,
you, the only problem
yeah.
with them is
'Cause
they're just heavy. That's the only issue.
yeah.
Charlie has a question for Connor. Are you competing in IDS this year?
Right now, no, but maybe I'm not sure. To be honest with you,
I think, being honest, IDS this year is probably going to be mostly pro-am drivers.
yeah,
Um, like a lot of the pro guys, we end up committing to a full season, and generally we have all of our supplies and stuff bought before the season starts, and it seems like there's a ruling in IDS this year where you can only run street tires, and so it
Yeah,
kind of puts a lot of people under huge strain with budgeting and stuff when they now have to go off and buy more tires and keep tires that are stored, that they will end up using eventually anyway, but it's just an extra cost. I don't think that's the reason why people, pro drivers, are not doing it. I think some of them are just taking the year off just to get themselves back together, and I think that's fine too. So I don't know how many pro drivers are going to be doing it this year. I know, like, I think I just from I haven't been talking to any of the lads or anything or any of the drivers, but I just from what I see online, I think Alan Loughlin's probably doing it. I don't think, from my knowledge, Kieran Casey's doing it by the looks of it. So there's probably quite a few drivers. It'll probably be like maybe 10 pro drivers at most, maybe that'll be doing it.
yeah, yeah. I think it'll be quite interesting. For me, it would be quite hard coming back from a full European Championship to go back onto a road tire with a full
Yeah,
spec tire.
that's
So I don't know. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But I'd love to support it. I think
it's
Eddie
important.
deserves the support. So
Yeah, exactly. It's just not great timing.
yeah, for sure, it's quite a hard year. Especially
Yeah.
for him in a financial way and stuff as well, with everything happening and taking it on. So it's quite frustrating.
Jack said the server's full, so he's in a queue.
Oh, is it really full?
Yeah.
Didn't even realize. We might have to start. If people are not joining or not playing, there's a lot of people that are not driving right now, so I might just end up removing them if people are not driving. That's a bit unfair.
Yeah.
Might have to release the banhammer. Release the Norwegian hammer on them, huh?
Yeah.
Or is everyone on? I think most people are on the backtrack now, I'd say, is there?
Yeah, I think a lot of people went to the back track. Me and T Connor are still doing runs in the front track.
Yeah, I'm a reset at the moment.
T Connor's really nice to follow in these cars.
Oshin said, "What has been your favorite trip in Drift Masters and why?"
For me, favorite trip, probably last year. I don't really know because it was not the best of the years. But if I did have to pick, probably Riga, because Riga's just a really cool place.
Yeah, everyone like hypes up Riga so much. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
it's
want
good.
to go.
Is
To
it?
be honest, I wouldn't say it's as good as people hype it to be. Like, 'cause
Okay.
it's a real party event. So if you're like, obviously a lot of Irish people go for that or whatever as a group, but it's a really good event probably to go as a holiday. But as a driver, the track's amazing and stuff. But as an event, I would probably pick Poland over it.
That's what I was going to ask you, because I get the impression it's very much a party event, but that doesn't make that it's a good event. Like Ferropolis is probably another one of those good party events, which is probably a great atmosphere and stuff. Like, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
suppose
But no,
from a
for definitely
driver's,
Riga's fun, like driving. Like it's probably the sixth track I've ever driven. It's just incredible. There's no other track where you kind of get that feeling, so it's quite good. But then, like the atmosphere in Poland, even for me, like last year, getting knocked out early enough and then going and watching the event like with my team, like it's ridiculous. Like it absolutely
yeah,
is
yeah.
nothing.
Oh fuck, that was
Like
weird. Oh man, my car's all over the place. Jesus.
Kyra said it's content manager risky to download. My PC isn't liking it.
No, it's perfectly fine to use Content Manager. If anything, it'll run
yeah,
better. It should run better on your PC than the normal launcher.
Oliver said he was once blacklisted from the Hungarian Sim Champ server for being AFK.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might remove some people there if they're not driving. People, if you're in the server and you're not driving for whatever reasons, please do let other people join the server. Oh man, I'm
Cars.
just pushing Reese all over the place.
These are the WDT cars, yeah?
Yep, street ones. I just have no traction out of the corner for some reason.
Inferno said, "Do you guys think Irish Street will ever get beaten by any other countries around the world?"
I think Out of all the drivers, I'd say Mitch had the biggest chance because he actually committed to a season.
Oh yeah, yeah. A driver who commits to that season definitely has a better chance than a driver doing one event.
Because I think I don't know if you noticed this at all, Connor, but like I find the Irish side of like how an event runs and stuff is completely different to anywhere else in the world. And I think that's why a lot of
Yeah.
the Irish drivers are really really good is the way that has been kind of like the way it's kind of I suppose treated here, how like
Mhm.
they approach things. And new drivers coming in, they have to change their driving style to suit what the judges want, just like as if
Yeah.
you were to go to
Exactly.
any other championship around the world. But I think drivers who come to Ireland get used to the system, leave the country a better driver, and then can go to
Mhm.
any other country around the world and do as good way quicker.
Yeah.
Um, because when Mitch joined, like he was a really good driver, just had very little consistency and maybe some bad luck, and he really like improved a lot. And he just went to Formula D, just like what James did, like his first year and came out of the box somewhat swinging. Unfortunately, a bit of bad luck again, lack of track time and stuff.
Mhm.
But like
Yeah, for sure.
I think it helps a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good. Um, Ireland is a very good base. You know, it always has had that support of drivers and stuff. So I think so a low level of drifting in Ireland has a lot to do with, you know, because
True.
like me and you grew up in kind of the same era of coming through the ranks, like so.
And that's the thing in Ireland. Though, at one point there was a competition down south. There was a
Mhm.
competition out west, Galway, basically, and there
Yeah,
was a
and the north.
competition up the north. And the northern guys, they had it down to a T. Like I think they had probably the best feeder series or pro am, I suppose, amateur rookie series in the country.
Oh, for
Um,
sure. Yeah.
like because they were just pumping out drivers left, right, and center. Like, and the guys, like they knew what they needed as a driver. Like they had the aggression, like they had the areas to go off and like practice and stuff. I suppose that in reality they kind of have a bit more budget than what people down south do. I suppose that's probably questionable, but I don't know. It was just interesting to kind of like see that different style of driving coming down from the north versus what we have down the
Yeah,
south
I
here.
think
Like
when like the first IADC, like the drivers what came from the north were like ridiculous, like you know.
yeah, yeah, just completely different kind of attitude. They were all
Yeah.
like baby Dwayne McKeevers. Oh,
Me and Ticon, so I'll jump in behind you.
Oh,
I
NC jumped into the chat. He said, "No, I didn't get the notification. Now I'm late." I literally mentioned it earlier when Living Life Sideways joined. I was like, "Wait, we haven't seen NC. Where is he?" Mac, if you put in exclamation point server, the server link will come up. If you need to download the
you
track
can type
and
it
the
in.
mod, you can type in
You can type it in
link.
there, Alana, and go into all three
Right.
chats. Then most is on my side
Okay.
of the screen.
Yeah, I was like, "What's happening?" Um,
Oh fuck!
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Alana was typing on my keyboard. She was using Q and E, which looks left and right on my screen.
Oh yeah.
I need to change that actually. I have fresh tires, so I'm probably going to be pulling lengths on you.
Yeah. Ticon is absolutely ramming me. I think it's Ticon behind me, right?
Yeah, he's in. I think he's in the black car, isn't he?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
Oliver said, "Connor, I want to see you drive on Trackwood. Is there any chance of that happening anytime?" Sad face.
Trackwood.
Did you do the Hungarian? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Hungarian
I done
or
that. Yeah.
Romanian. Yeah, Hungarian. Yeah,
Hungary. Such a good track.
it's
I thought it was.
probably. I mean, for drift masters, I don't think it's a good enough. Like, it's not a hard enough track.
Yeah, not a good enough venue, maybe.
I think it's too
Um,
easy, in my opinion. Anyway.
yeah, but it is a really challenging track though, all the
Hmm.
same when you drive it. Like it's really blind coming up underneath the trees and stuff, and in the rain, it was really challenging. But like, I enjoyed it a lot. It was probably one of my strongest weekends. Then obviously it ended really bad, but yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah, sure. You qualified. Was it first? Was it? Or second?
Second,
Yeah, James probably was it. I think.
yeah, he done a sick run in the rain.
Typical. James always does
Yeah,
his best runs in the rain. Like Jesus Christ.
yeah, it was pretty. He risked it like massively. Like it was I think point three between us, and like we were first, us first and second, and we were the last two cars to go. Then it started raining, and I was like, "Oh yes, like I've qualified first." And then I literally just took off, was gone through the cones, and the guy who was spotting for me was like, "James just like went and beat you by point three again," and I was like, "Oh, you're not serious." I think it was something like that, and then yeah, but his run was sick in the rain, like it was absolutely nuts. And then I absolutely bounced off the wall trying to push really hard and literally tore the whole suspension out from the back of my car and just kept going. But yeah, track foot is good.
Jamie said I was told by Connor, Jack, and James that I had talent, and I told my friends. They are all expecting me to be good at the drift day, so I'm so nervous now.
Jamie. Oh,
Jamie
yeah,
Jervis.
yeah,
Yeah.
really, really talented guy. What was that? Autosport Flight Simulator.
I was looking at the way from the screen again and I spun.
Oh my god, a guy just wrecked me.
I think I need to reduce the camera. I don't know, sorry, I've been really picky with my car setup tonight. Car isn't doing exactly everything I wanted, so.
Typical Alan being picky.
It's one of the busiest servers I've been on in a while.
The power of streaming, my friends.
Yep.
It's great though, because like you get to drive with people that don't usually get to drive with and stuff. Um, it's kind of cool building a little community that, like, you know, if you kind of say, oh look, we're going to, this is what we're doing tonight, guys. You know, if you want to join, please feel free to join. And I think that's one thing that's missing from Aceto. Like there is servers going, but there's just no scheduling kind of organization, so people don't know when other people are on. It's not like
Yeah,
Xbox or
so yeah.
something like if anyone used to
Yeah,
play on
it's quite
Xbox or Gran
strange.
Turismo.
Where sometimes you go, you drive, and it's like crazy busy, and then other times it's like hard to
Nothing.
get anyone you can
Yeah, yeah.
play.
Cairo asked, does Connor stream, by the way? I don't believe you do.
No, I done like 2 streams just as test ones, but yeah, my internet sucks, so it's quite frustrating. But yeah, I plan to. I just gotta work out hosting it off another computer or different Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah. So hopefully, eventually in the future, you will start.
Yeah.
What's your mobile data like at home? Is it like 4G
Oh,
plus or
brutal as well.
brutal? Yeah.
And he said, damn, two of my biggest inspirations drifting together. Jack O'Sullivan has streamed. Thank you for liking the stream.
I'm just gonna go on mute there a second, Alan, okay?
Not about it.
Okay.
Connor, would you go out there now and put out your clothes?
You're so mean.
Yeah. Backwards entry first corner. Okay.
My mic because I'm eating.
You eating?
Yeah.
What are you
Munching
eating?
away on minis.
Oh, meanies. Your packet of meanies.
Big ass packet of minis. No, wait, do other countries not have minis because they don't have Tato? Because Tato is an Irish brand.
They probably don't. They probably don't know, have a clue what you're on about.
That's so sad. I'm sorry, but minis are the bomb diggity. Oh my.
I'm gonna try lower the front camera. I probably set it way too high. Beautiful. Do you accept that? Okay. Thanks, Caleb. I was kind of wondering, was that good enough? At least I got your approval, so now we can concentrate. Wait, is there cars coming? No, there isn't. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Alderfi said no clue, lol, but the fact that it's a snack, I'll get some food, so cheers.
Okay, we just bounced off the wall. Let's check.
Which cars on Assetto are most realistic? You always say
Most realistic.
that BDC cars?
To be honest, I can't really compare VDC to anything because they're almost beyond Formula D spec, like the amount of power and grip that they make. The way they feel though is pretty spot on. They are quite tough to drive because they are super grippy and stuff, and they have big turbos and lots of power and lots of grip. Like, and they're not meant to be easy, right? Um, I think out of the box cars, WDT is probably the nicest. Um, they're meant to be easy to drive. Like they're designed like how a street. These cars are designed how like a street drift car should be designed, and I think I just quite like how drivable they are. I just beat in a PS13 door, which is going to probably cost 900 euros.
Jubbly jubbly. Fun, fun, fun.
Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting him to go across the track like that.
Cormac said he was painting all day. He was so tired. Yeah, painting is like really tiring. Alan, you're pressing keys.
Yeah, I was looking back behind me. Move the. Should be an issue now.
Ooh. Nancy just said, Lana, if you were drifting professionally, what chassis would you pick? If I had, like, all the money that I could, like, no budget limit, I think I'd go for a 370Z. I think it's really cool and really pretty and just yummy yum, gimme.
Gimme, gimme.
Gimme, gimme. Oh, he meant on a Seto. They use painting all day on a Seto.
Oh!
My bad. Person's name that I don't know how to like pronounce on Twitch said thanks for Don's answer. Always confused which ones are realistic. WDT 8 under horsepower feels strange on steering.
I don't really think it feels strange for me anyway. Depends on the car you're driving to, I suppose, but generally I quite like the S15 the most with my steering wheel setup. I know for a fact people who run like Logitechs and stuff prefer the 180SX. People on Trustmaster prefer the S15. So it's all based off your setup, really. A lot of the mods, like certain mods, suit certain steering setups better. For example, VDC, you're probably better off using like a Trustmaster up for VDC stuff, whereas the Logitech doesn't really have the power needed to use those cars properly, or to make the most out of those cars. Um, so that's kind of the limiting factor generally. Like DCGP, Logitech is perfectly fine because they're kind of designed for Logitech. So yeah, that's kind of how I look at it.
I'm back, guys.
Howdy,
Aloha.
sir. And then
Good.
you've a green pixel on your monitor.
What? No, where?
I can't really show you right now because it's hard to see. Or else maybe it was my space. Never mind.
Is there a space left on the server now?
Oh, you left, did you?
No, well, I need to leave because my game has gone into a small screen.
Oh, right. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see who's driving, who isn't. Oh no, you're driving. Oh yeah. If you reconnect quick enough,
Maybe. Good chance.
maybe we chance it.
Cormac asked, did DCGP ever use the DMEC 2018 layout for Mondello?
2018? No, I don't think so. Did they?
Alan, do you
What's
know?
this? What?
Did DCGP ever use the DMEC 2018 layout for Mondello?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did they? I didn't know that.
Oh, you got back in again.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Why is my ping 80? Oh, I've 86 laps. Fuck it, I saw how many. I've done 86 laps. Jesus Christ.
As I can see, you're using T300 ORS. Is there any place where I can find out your settings? Would love to make it more realistic. They're on your Twitch, aren't they? On a card?
Go into exclamation point Discord, and there's a channel there that has my settings in it.
Or that.
I think he's on about like steering settings, like force you back.
Oh, okay.
Do we go to the backtrack, Connor?
Yeah, let's go.
Turn around. Oh, S15, purple one. It's funny too, right? There's a lot of people parked back here.
Oh yeah. Oh, watch it.
Fuck! Right, that's one dead PS13. And he's still driving. Come on, let me a bit of space. There we go. Cheers, bud.
Nancy said, wasn't 2018 the year they partnered with DMEC?
That was 2019, no?
That was 20. Oh, I think that was 2
Oh
years
no,
in a
no,
row.
no, no. Yeah, yeah. Actually, you're right. They did do the 2018 one. I don't know what I was thinking.
That was the one with the, the whole, the run back into the tunnel.
Yeah.
What time is it? We're up. It's 10 o'clock.
Dean Martin, horn check.
Dean Martin, how are you, man? Horn check.
Yeah,
That's the
man.
story. Connor, I don't even think I told you that story. I don't know if
Don't
you
even
knew,
know
but
that I want to know if it involves Lee Martin.
So when we were over in the Middle East, we had over in Oman, we had Dean with us. We had a
Yeah.
rental car. His name was the car's name, or the car was a Toyota Yaris, but it was one of those four-door saloons. Like it wasn't the hatch. So
Oh yes. Sorry.
it was actually quite cool. Like, but it was one of those CVTs. So what would happen is like you'd always stay up at 10, like not 10,000, Jesus Christ, up like a rev limiter, and just change gear. So we had a couple of different things. We had rev limiter check. So when we were driving, we'd have to put the car into neutral and rev the bollocks off it. We had another one. It's called horn check. Horn check where Dean would just lean over and just press the horn randomly at any point, versus whoever called it out in the car. So it could have been anyone called horn check, and then whoever was sitting in the passenger seat would have to press the horn. So we had quite a few different things. I just remember one stage driving past the police station with the fucking horn pressed, which was an interesting time, but it was good times. We can actually do the horn check right now. Can you hear that? Can you?
Hear what exactly?
It was one of those Dixie horns, you know.
I actually got a warning there for unsafe driving for contact.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I must have that turned on. I wonder has anyone been kicked for like unsafe driving and stuff for contact.
Everybody's getting to the backtrack now. Every single person.
Guys, Guto's in the chat.
Uh-oh, we've got a guy from Brazil. His name is Gudo. He's gonna claim I've been bullying him again. Do you remember, Augusto, Connor, he's the Excellence S15. He changed it like 9 times last season.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's Gudo.
Ah,
Different
Dean said-
S15 for every single event.
Dean said the speed ramp test was the funniest.
The speed ramp test. Speed bump test. We went over a speed bump at 100 kilometers an hour.
well, sometimes actually, me and Jack notice if you hit them faster, they're more softer. Than
Oh,
slower.
Completely agreed. Yeah, James said it to us when we were over there. We're like, what? And when we mentioned it to Oliver Bolton, he was like, yeah, if you do about 100 kilometers, it's actually way nicer. So we tried 80 and tried 90, then we tried 100, and then we were going to try it 120, and we actually ended up braking because I just didn't have the balls to do it. Like,
Yeah, good in wrong.
I remember
very
when
wrong.
you didn't see the ramp and you went over it at 60 and we were just like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's typical. You have ramps over there that are painted the same color as the tarmac.
Shit.
My tires
Good
are
at-
dying.
Guto said, how dare you say something like that about me, Mr. Spider-Man.
Apparently, I'm Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Aiden asks, is there a nuts corner track?
There was an R Factor many years ago.
I'm guessing not on the setup.
don't know. To be honest, I've not much of an interest in drifting around an oval. Unless now you're in real life and you're running walls and you're in a train of like 10 other people, it's probably different then. But and instead, I think if you have an opportunity to drift on Minami or Mihan versus Nuts Corner, I know what I'm picking anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nuts Corner.
Could have said, "Come on, we have fight now."
Goodo. 1v1 me, mate. Rust in it. Double tap Y, 360 no scope. I'm tired,
Should
I'm
have said,
fucking dead.
could have asked who's the third person behind you guys.
Ah, I got punished.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Going
For
back to
hitting?
the pits.
I have to turn that off because I shouldn't be on. No, Tikon. Oh, Jesus.
What is happening there?
Backtrack again, yeah.
Yeah.
Can do a few lead runs.
JMCGX said, yeah, there's a few different versions of Nuts Corner, but one of them is private.
You there, Alan, yeah?
Yep.
Adriel asked, do you play using other types of camera? You recommend me some for me to have a better sense of space of the car. I'm starting in the life of virtual drift.
Oh,
Well, I suppose the one that, like a lot of us people who compete and stuff, use the one on the roof. Another one is to run third person, which you might get made fun of for using, but it is a camera that people do use. And it's a great. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! I was understeering there, which people use at the start to kind of get used to. I know Lana likes that camera so that she can understand what the car is doing when she's driving and stuff. Jesus, just got bait into.
who got kicked?
Check some obviously. He's like, oh my
Oh,
god, who's hitting me?
Tikon, it says, no?
No, it's not black. Tikon has a black S14.
What colour is the one behind you?
It's the same color as us. Oh, it is Tikon. Fucking hell. I was like, who is this guy hitting me 9 times? I was like, it's either Tikon or someone else, and it's definitely Tikon. I think he's hitting into me to slow me down. Do you know that's a little weird bug like that in AC? Like that, do you know? Right, let's try and actually get a consistent train going. I think we just all have a bit too much grip at the moment.
Imagine how fun this would be, 3 identical cars in real life drifting this track.
Yeah,
That'd be insane.
Unreal.
it's a trip for me anyway, for sure, is to head to Japan sometime.
Yeah, same.
Unfortunately, every year that longer it takes, less likely to get an S chassis or something. You'll be driving a chaser or something,
Yeah.
which is not a complaint to be honest, because they're both cool
Yeah, I
cars.
wouldn't mind the chaser either. These cars transition so nice on my wheel.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Okay, Living Life Sideways has a question for Connor. So, Connor, did you meet everyone from the Grand Tour? Was it only Richard? How was it to meet them? And was Richard any good at drifting behind the scenes, lol?
I
You-
won't be answering the last question. But yeah, well, not unfortunately, but I only met Richard. The rest of the guys weren't available when we were shooting that week, so it would have been cool to meet them. But yeah, Richard was awesome. He was such a cool guy. The whole thing was amazing. Like, it was like ridiculous. It was an eye opener into the TV kind of side of things. It was really cool to see what goes on. And but yeah, Richard was cool for sure. Why would you pull out there?
That gave me.
But yeah, no, he
some
was
inspiration.
a good driver.
Alright.
I mean, you saw him driving on the in-car, so it surely was 100% him. I don't
He's
know
still
why.
behind you.
Yeah.
My
Tikan has
car's a bit
slowed down as
slow
well,
to
but I
go.
think Tikan just had shit on the grip, he just couldn't stop. Well, that was 3 cars. Tikan's hit me again. I tried to time that right, but I was like completely messed it up.
They're a lot of fun to drive with no handbrake.
Yeah, yeah, you can do it nicely. Well, if you saw him taking the transition, you kind of have to use it, but anyway,
Yeah.
just like that.
Oh.
I don't think Tikan's expecting you to go a bit backwards, because then I have to really
Yeah.
stall up.
Yeah, I'm probably shouldn't go backwards either, but it's just boring going normal,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
especially when leading.
As well as that, like when you're second car, you kind of have to think about like you can't
Turn.
really aim for the front wheel kind of a deal when you're chasing car. Like you have to give room for the third car and the fourth car and the fifth car. So it's like
Mhm.
I don't know, to try and get a good train that is clean. It's kind of tough for the third car on. It's kind of you're really relying on the second car to do a better good job. Oh Jesus Christ! That sounds a bit like Jules.
Yeah, that she did.
Jesus
T-Con,
Christ!
how is he staying so fast? Like,
I don't know. I might have
yeah,
reduced
you
the
got.
boost, maybe.
I'd say that you're
I
right.
don't. What's your tire pressure at? Because I've mine 25 cold, and it's like the
I
first
didn't
laps.
change. I'm stock set up on this car. Nothing changed at
Oh
all.
my God! Come on, mouse. Hello, mouse. There
It
we go.
doesn't like you.
Nah,
Oh,
clearly doesn't. I've.
Uh, Living Life Sideways asks, do you still have that car you used for the comp with him? If yes, what's happening with that? That's going back to talking about with Richard. The Grand Tour.
oh, the 180. Yeah, I still have it. Yeah, yeah. I will be putting it back running. Hopefully, not too long more, but have to concentrate on the S15 for now, and then we'll see. I'd
Finn
love to
said,
put it back running just as a practice day car.
Hmm.
yeah. Finn said, Connor, have you ever considered doing autograss? As far as I know, your mom was a champion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what we grew up doing. My mom and dad raced, so my mom was national champion and stuff. She's like the only Irish ever woman to win it. So,
Wow.
wow, my ping has gone through the roof.
Has it?
490.
Nice.
Nice.
T-Con said 100% boost for the win.
100% boost.
Tell him stop lying.
No, I think he is. I think he's got some secret camber sauce here on this thing.
Yeah, no flies and T-Con listening to the conversation and everything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He's seen here. Look at my setup here on screen. I remember I tried to like drive these cars with like a proper pro setup, and it was just undrivable. Like just, it's just too much grip.
Yeah, I haven't even went near the setup. They seem to drive nice enough stock, so.
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty good out of the box.
T-Con said, not interested.
Yeah, he's getting fairly sassy, isn't he?
Yeah, very sassy tonight.
He's saying his is pretty same as mine. I don't know why, but I have no forward traction whatsoever. Like I just come out of the corner and it just doesn't move. I think it's my gearing, because I have super short gearing. Jesus, guys,
I
should
said,
we change track?
I don't mind.
Oh, he's on -1, bastard. That's what he's done.
which cars are those? They're the WDTS cars.
Yes, WDTS. Tikon, do you think we should reduce the track grip for Mihan?
Please
Like,
change track.
it's on
Yes.
99
And
right now, Tikon. I don't know. No, 99 is fine. I think it feels better with lower grip on Mihan. Seems more realistic anyway for these cars. Oh yeah. Alright, let's change the track. Just give me about 5 minutes to change it. We can send them some questions their way, and I don't know. I think Connor's ping has gone to AWOL.
Yeah, no, it's back. We're good. We're good.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, we're gonna do diff track.
Yeah, we're gonna go Mihan. I don't know how my stream is gonna take it. I'm on 50 frames right now, so
I think he said it is kind of, yeah, but I don't know. I like forcing the car to drive, you know.
yeah, I'd be kind of the same. There's something about like manhandling a car, making it do things it shouldn't be doing. Oh, I was on desktop the whole time. That's why it might have been choppy. I don't know. Anyway,
I didn't notice that anyway.
did you not? Um, I got a Steam message. Close that down. I don't need that up. Okay, so I need to. Okay, that's my voice meter. We need to go on Google. We need to go into the server here. Refresh, please. Log in. What's the name of the track? I keep forgetting the name of me, and I have to go into my server here and find out the name of it. We're going Brands Hatch, shall we? Can I search, please? You know Mike Fitzgerald? We know Mike Fitz very well. So Mike works with Group D, and Group D owner Darren McNamara is my cousin. So basically, he works with some family members of mine. Plus Mike is my Group D team. Well, before he decided to retire, he was our Group D teammate, and we were on the same team called Drift Games a couple of years ago. So I know Mike very well.
Is this Mike Fitz that I met at practice day?
Mike Fitz, yes, that's Mike
Yeah.
Fitz. You know Mike Fitz. Can I put more
Yeah.
HC? Tcon, I can't because I'm using a rack service server, and they don't allow me to put more hertz.
I surprisingly know Mike Fitz a lot better than I knew I did first time I met him. Turns out that he is very friendly with the pub owner of the biggest pub in my hometown. And I was just like, well, wozer. That's
Yeah,
mad how like interconnected we are through like my hometown. It's just like, how?
NC NC saying there that his dad got Mike into drifting with a Civic A86 Darren. Yep, that Darren Mac. So you have increased. I might chance it. I might chance it. What's the name of this fucking track folder? Guys, you're seeing some hackery here. Server track. Oh, why is it
Probably
not
to
set to me?
drink.
Drink. What's the Mihan track?
Hmm?
Does anyone know what the name of the Mihan folder is?
I'd say I might need to download it. I'm not even sure if I have it.
You should have it.
Surely.
Just upload a server interlacing server config. Yeah, so that's what I was doing, Tigon. I was kind of having all these backup stuff, but like the that UI with the rack service thing is a pain. It's not a pain, but it's not a nice UI. Like I don't use the FTP FileZilla thing at all. But this for some reason is not saving. Reload. It's like it doesn't even have the track stored on it. Oh, it does have it now. Mihan 2020. There we go. We got it, boys. We got a chat. If you need the track, Connor, if you go into it's called on here on Discord. If you go above your name there, there is a thing called server download links, and then you can find it in there, and you can check to see if you have it or not. Well, I don't know if that'll help you in any bit, but it might. I don't know.
Server download link.
Imagine not having Mihan. Oh, you're getting called up by Tikon here. He said,
Oh, no
imagine not
way.
having Mihan on your PC.
I don't have time to play it.
You'll have to get some lessons from Tikon on how to approach Mihan the right way, because seems to yeah. Right, let's try and increase the hertz. Let's see if we can increase it. Where is it? 18. Where should I say it? We'll say I'm gonna set it to 30. Feck it. Might make it laggy though. That's the only thing. I know I said it lower than what I said. And yeah, my mouse is really slow.
Definitely isn't as slow as my internet. Oh my god.
I suppose first world problems, right? Can I please? Oh my god. Can you? Yeah, but that's stupid. Can I not like? Oh, there we go. Oh, did you get it? There we go. Man, Windows 10. Alright, let's bring up chat again. What's chat up to?
Tiki said 60.
60. Okay. Oh, I need to restart the server. My bad, guys. Sorry. I forgot to do that. Oh man, this mouse. Oh, focus.
Just put it up there.
True. Very good point. This is a good point. Oh, you getting sassy with me, girl, huh?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
sassy.
supposed to.
Sassy Lana. Right, let's see what this is going to be like. Guys, do let me know if the stream starts to go a bit choppy. Because for some... Ooh, look at that for an image. Oh, Tikon, can you top that?
Do you want some
No,
minis?
I'm fine, thank you. I could do with another drink. Can you see the glass of water there? I'll drink the rest of that, even though it's been there for like 2 days. Ooh, that's nice. Let's bring up chat again. What's everyone saying? What's up? I have to remake that pic. I just called out something on Tikon there now. He's not going to be. I might have to reconnect later though with lower frames or lower stuff enabled. Tikon, what's your gearing setup on this? Because gearing is really important in this track, I find. See, asking Tikon for all the tips.
Will he give the tips?
He will.
We hope.
Nismo 4-1, he says.
What gearing?
Nismo 4-1. So it's the last gearbox and 4-1, yeah, I suppose. You know what a gear ratio is. So and he runs like -1 camber on live status.
-1.
-1, yeah. It's like DCGP style. I don't know. I'll tweak a bit more later.
Oh wow, it's already 10:30.
Half 10?
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That is very true. We'll have to try and get like a session set up some evening, Connor, with like all the lads, do you know? With the
For sure.
with the Garveys, with James Dean if he ever finds a bit of time. I suppose later we leave it, less likely, but anyway.
Alan,
Yo.
you just got called a pleb.
It's Naoki style, he said. Oh, Naoki uses Nismo. Okay, that makes sense.
You pleb.
See, I don't know
You're
what
a pleb.
Naoki stuff uses. I don't know if it's like RB25 gearbox or Z33, 350Z stuff or what.
Right, here we go. First injury.
He said nah, he uses negative camber, hee hee.
Oh, he uses negative camber. Really?
Yeah, most of the times it's basically ECR 33 gearbox.
Oh yeah, RB20, RB25.
Is that Tikon typing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's still chasing that one. It's definitely a robot.
He's in the blue S14 now.
Or no, it's not maybe.
He's behind me now, so. jeez. Sorry, Brandon.
Oh, my chocolate bar was on top of your laptop
It's
and
melted.
it melted. Yeah.
Ah,
That laptop isn't even on, is
it
it?
is. I didn't turn it off.
Oh, oh,
Probably
Alan,
still
why do
connected
you
to
do
us.
this to me?
It's not my. Oh, whoa! You put something on top of technology. What do you expect?
And C said you have sequential or H pattern in the comp car in real life.
Oh, jeez. My personal car is a H pattern. Probably with, I don't know, it's one of the worst gearboxes of all fucking time, but it's proper cheap, so I can't really complain.
Really? Chocolate.
You had one of those kind of BMW style Samsonus 5 speeds in your car, Connor, at one
Yeah.
point, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, that's one option that we have with my car is to convert it to one of those short shifter Samsonus, like, um, which would be like strength wise, it'd be perfect. I just don't really like that short, super short cut style
Yeah, I
dog
wasn't a
box.
massive fan of it either.
Oh my
Even though
gosh.
I'm used to it, I'm kind of used to it by now. You can't really, you have to commit to the gear for the corner. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like if you try changing gear mid corner, like it kind of really messes you.
Oh, waste of time. Yeah.
Unless it's like third to fourth or something like that.
This is quite a fun track for sure. Oh, oh, oh.
Is your car purple? Is it?
Yep.
Ah,
No, pink, 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 pink.
pink makes the boys wink.
Hopefully not the boys. Oh, I pulled out in front of everybody, I think. Oh shit.
Man, there's trains everywhere. I love it. I love going on Mihan with just S chassis only. It's proper like JDM, or not JDM, but proper like what you'd see in real life. Like you wouldn't see any chasers or any soars or anything like that at Mihan in real life.
Nah, not really. No.
I'm pretty sure like it's. I mean, obviously we wouldn't really know much about Japan and its like scene and stuff, but I do think, let's say, the Mihan area is mostly S chassis, and then Minami is mostly chasers and stuff, and I think that's actually just known like in general. Or Nico circuit, I don't know if you heard of that one. It's mostly chasers and
Yeah,
stuff as well.
that's kind of gone dead. I haven't seen much of it.
Yeah, it's true actually.
Problem is with this track is that there's probably way too many cars for it.
Yeah. And you can fit more cars on it if you want to. I think we could fit 40 cars on it if we wanted to.
My God.
What's the server like, guys? Is it choppy? The frame rate's okay? It might be lower than 60 because that's what my computer is running at the moment anyway.
Fairly cool old train going here. Oh, that's pretty.
The guy who's leading the train here at the moment with a yellow 14, he's quite fast, so it's like there's decent speed, you know.
Mhm.
Oh, I just gone off
Yeah.
track completely there nearly.
Pontus is behind you, and then I'm behind Pontus.
Oh, is he? Okay, sweet.
And C said this is great, not laggy at all.
Ah, perfect.
Oh,
Oh,
Mike is going
Mike!
to cause havoc.
He's probably in third person view, seeing all these cars pass him.
Ah, pure Mike Leeson move, like.
Uh,
Inferno said, great live stream, you guys. See you on the next live stream. Bye,
see,
Inferno.
see you, Inferno. Thanks
See
for joining, man. Oh, she's gaining the angle a bit much there now. Talking with pure Irish on it there, anyway.
Pontus gave you an old cheeky smack. Oh, this is really cool. I'm the last car, so it's like really, really difficult.
Tough. Yeah. I'm like the third car, and I'm trying to keep a bit of space. Like I'm trying to stay somewhat close, but also keep a bit of space.
Oh, I'm after
Oh,
wreck. Pontus.
oh,
Sorry, Pontus.
out of this corner here, the two boys in front are just a little bit faster.
Yeah, did notice that.
Upshift to third there mid corner. Grand.
Sick.
Ticon has the
Oh!
that transferred into the guy in the front, and Ticon plowed the fella in front as well. GS or oh, it's DS Giver.
So good at staying close.
Oh Jesus!
Keep going.
Yeah, my tires are yellow.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Ouch.
I just
I hit the tire wall on the way in.
I just yeeted it over the grass there.
Oh my god, that cone is hard. There's cars everywhere. Are you still together?
Yeah, we're up kind of at the front here now, going around last corner. Oh, he's been fast boy as usual. Fucking hell, he's fast out of that last corner.
Aiden said tell Connor he should do his own live streams.
Hopefully soon. I just need to get better internet.
One day, you
Yeah,
guys.
one day. My tires are done.
Just cannot keep up with Econ out of that last corner. I don't know what the trick is.
Ask.
I don't know if my tires are just dead or what. Maybe that is the case.
Yeah, I think mine are dead as well.
And C said that's a big wish to get better internet down here in Cork.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, my internet is fucking flying it though.
Yeah, your internet is fucking amazing.
900 megabytes. I think I said it to you already, Connor, but I can download basically a movie in like a minute.
That's mad.
Yeah.
But you have like business class plus.
Take me about 3 days. Oh, I'm after wrecking the guy.
May says hello, Alan and Connor. How are you?
Hey May, how's things, man? Oh Jesus. Alright, reset back to bits.
And C said, what's Alan's internet name brand? Whatever.
Aircom.
Who are you?
Air,
Aircom.
yeah,
What?
yeah. Yep.
To do it with an agency or a
We
group.
are. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. We are with Aircom. There we go.
Where would imagine it was great at the start, but then everybody got it.
Yeah. So we went from Nova. I don't know if you heard of them. We
Yeah,
had Nova,
we had them as well.
and then we went to Imagine because similar kind of idea.
Hmm.
And again, like yourself, like it was great until people started getting it. We noticed.
Yeah.
So then, eventually, Air said to us that our line's been upgraded to fiber, so that's what we got.
Yeah.
And instead of just
Very
getting
good.
the basic package, we just fucking went all out. Oh man, it's hard to get out of this pits. I'm just gonna go straight across here.
Aiden said I have Vodafone and it's pure shite.
Vodafone. I had Vodafone before as well, and it was okay. It was consistent, but just wasn't fast enough for us.
Like back home in Clarny, my area
Oh man, I
has
just messed them up so bad.
air fiber broadband, but it
Oh,
only
me
supports up to
too.
50 megs. So I'm running like, what is it like when I do the speed test, like 46 usually. Okay. Got I have to try and pronounce this surname correctly for Connor to understand. So this person said, Connor, will you play after the stream from Max Gillileski?
Oh, I think I played with that guy yesterday on your server. Bars nowhere. I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably gonna go off.
Before the stream ends.
Maybe we'll see. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying this. So. Tell him come play here, no?
Can you come play here, Max? Oh, the server might be full, you say.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
NC said aircom does not work where I live. Like, I think we have went through at least 5 different brands. Jeez. That's a lot. Oh, he said he can.
Yeah,
Join.
Oliver got kicked there.
Sweet. Waved. Wave him back.
Deacon has so much grip in the front of his car that he can come out of that last corner while chasing.
Yeah. Oh, I just transitioned a little bit too much and I just tapped the wall. Man, this track is a workout.
Sure. I'm ramping some curves.
Yeah, I'm probably driving a little fast. I've pretty fresh tires.
Alan,
Yeah.
when can I drift?
You just want to try it right now?
I can. I'll be the worst car on the track.
Yeah, this track is a bit populated, so if you pull in front of people, you're going to get people mad.
Well,
It's
for my
probably not
shit
a bad
drifting,
thing.
everyone's going to be mad anyway, so.
Oh, Jesus. How did I
Oh,
spin there? What
that
the
lap,
fuck?
that lap was pretty sick as well.
Max said, I'll come to you now.
Oh, it's
Just going to go straight here.
oh, we nearly ended up worse.
Yeah, I had to go straight because I don't know why. It just was a bad line. I was like, I'm not going to even bother attempt to transition there. Oh man, there's no grip all of a sudden. What the fuck? Oh, what an entry. Jesus.
Sick, very good.
I could hear the scrape along the wall. I don't know if anyone in the stream can hear that. Oh, Dennis further off.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's baiting me again. I'm surprised Ticon hasn't got banned from the server all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't understand because I got kicked loads of times.
Someone said I got banned, and their name is Useless Me. Underscore.
Yeah, so the server has to restart. I'd have to log into the admin here maybe to undo it, but I don't think I'll have to restart the server. So I'll have to disable that. I don't know why that's a thing on the server. I thought that didn't really happen. Do apologise about that, Oliver. I seen that you got removed there.
Oh,
Oh my god!
that was unreal. Guy tapped me a bit in the 180, but it was still unbelievable.
I like left that transition super fucking late, and I honestly I thought I was going to cause havoc, but I managed to Managed to not die. T-Con helped me out a lot, boy. Is that T-Con chasing me or is that you behind me?
Yeah, no, T-Con is behind you, and then I'm behind T-Con. It's actually really good train.
Oh, someone just gone in front of us.
Ooh. Oh, hit the wall.
Hayden said let Lana drive. Connor, do you use roof cam as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Sure do.
doesn't see.
You're not a professional esports drifter unless you use a roof cam.
Exactly.
Okay, tire's starting to die.
Now for me to go in and mess everyone up.
Holy shit, T-Con
Just
built that first corner.
He's tapped me like 6 times in the first
Yeah.
corner alone.
Oh, sorry, T-Con, if you're watching.
Oh! Okay, that was not gonna work.
Jesus. Rip everyone with earphones anyway. And
Tires are fairly smoked.
Yeah. Mine are down to red now on the back left. I'm gonna try and get a one go.
good day, Alan. Finally got a Seto now. Holy heck, it's a night and day difference compared to Forza.
Oh!
It would be fairly different to Forza, alright.
I'm doing some proper Japanese Taniguchi style. Well, okay, not really Taniguchi style, but you know, flicking of the wrists.
Yeah.
Look at the flick of the wrist. Aha!
Okay, fuck! I saved that
Ouch.
one. Do you want to try quickly, Alana?
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to swap headphones so I can hear.
Yeah, so you will have the reins of the microphone.
Your earphones might come back to you covered in makeup, but hey howdy hey.
Oh my god, sorry. Right,
That was
okay,
Nice,
so
Alan,
loud.
nice.
quick pit stop change. I'm sweating, Jesus. So we're just gonna put Lana on the server on the track. So if you see Alan Hines, it's actually Lana Tanner, not Alan Lana Hines. Fuck that.
Oh, this is so big. So big. You have such a big head. Oh my god, I can like hear everything. I can hear myself talking.
Yeah, because this is what I hear when you talk.
Oh my god,
Sure.
that's so weird. It's so different to my headphones. Oh, my headphones back.
The camera's completely
Oh
out of
no.
place.
Am I going to be able to reach? I don't have the pillows. I forgot about the pillows.
Put the penguin behind you.
Okay. Give me a penguin. Give me him.
Alright, 1, 2, 2,
I just
1, 2,
whacked my knee off of something.
1, 2. Is this even working? Hello? Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, I could hear myself, or you, the entire time.
Okay. You ready? Can you
No. Look,
gonna go?
do you see how far I'm leaned back? Wait, where am I going?
Tegan is taking a quick break. He's roasting out in the weather. Oh, you're gonna pull in front of people. See, we're gonna use Q to make sure to look. So get ready. Put it into first gear though. Don't leave it in second. You're gonna have to take off fast here in a second. Turn towards,
What?
turn right. You have to look down the track. There's people coming along the,
Oh, okay.
probably in front of them. Go, 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 go.
You need to use the clutch.
Ah, nope, 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 nobody, nope.
I guess stay on a silo though, cause the Forza community's gone to shit. I don't. I think a lot of people from Forza have moved over to silo. Like I know a lot of the
Oh
like
Jesus,
top guys have kind of moved on. You know.
I am not used to this wheel at all.
Why didn't you just stay in the pits there, Lan, and do a few donuts?
Diddy
Or
donutty donuts.
uh,
What's up
with
here?
myself and Mia, it's like a pit. Mia Moto. My style of driving is probably the same. Nice landing. Like I change my driving style based off what I'm doing. So if I'm doing VDC, I drive completely different than what I would do if I'm driving these cars. So I like I could adapt to his style no problem. Wouldn't be an issue for me. I'd like to think that anyway. A few OG people on VDC now. Hmm. Yeah, I know a lot of the JSI guys have moved over. Yeah.
Can you do this? Look to the side thing for me.
Let's see. Hold on. Be careful, you're gonna hit. Oh. Off you go now.
Oh,
Remember to press the bottom of the pedal, not the top of it.
what?
Press the bottom of the pedal.
What do you mean?
You're pressing the top of it, which makes it harder for you to like accelerate.
Does it?
Yeah, because you're pushing it where like, oh my god, it's physics. How do I explain it? If you push it at the bottom, you have more leverage, so yeah, it's easier to push it. You're pushing at the top still. Move your. There you go. Better. Yeah, move it down some more. Move your little toes down to the bottom. There you go. That's better.
I don't like it down there though. It feels wrong.
All right, okay. I just give more control. Do you having some difficulties getting comfortable enough wheel settings for G920? You getting there?
I can't see. Ah! I can't do this.
Okay. You should probably put on an easier track. We might do that another stream, Alana.
Yeah.
It's roasting it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Omar, it's like the stream. Thank you, man. Connor, are you still driving? Are you?
Yep, still driving.
Nice. Yeah, Meehan's like a class track. Definitely one in the book to try and get over to. You can watch it from up there, Lan. Actually, pull over there for a second. Turn around, face the. I'll show you. Second stop. You can go. Fuck, sorry guys.
What did you just do?
I just moving the free camera so you can watch the people drive. Hang on, this camera. Alright, who could do the best entry? Lana, you're gonna judge this now.
You didn't let me like actually watch all of the entries.
Oh, you're watching him here, look. So we've got a car train. Who's that? Connor's chasing. Who are you chasing, Connor?
JP.
JP fan.
JP, and you've got Hayden chasing you. Right, okay. You're on stream now, guys. So let's see what adventure. Who's this coming in now? Oh, someone just cut through. What? That's kamikaze. That was Tikon actually, I think. Tikon just did a kamikaze move across the main pit straight. Grey S15. Who's driving the Grey S15? Oh, Lincoln in one go. Nice.
Dear Jesus.
That's cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, screwed it.
This thing fast. Ooh.
I'll try to
Ah
follow.
man, Tikon's entry there was sick. He was like parallel, like 90 degrees with the wall.
I'll try follow him. Where is he?
There.
Yeah, he's gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
There's Max. Who else is there? Nana, Banana. Max is pulling out. Okay, good. Nice, guys. Surround us. No, sick entry surround us. Oh, the burst overtake.
Oh,
You got Dennis as well. Dennis is one of Tigon's buddies.
oh shit,
Oh,
shit, shit,
Jezu
shit,
just
shit.
got taken out. Right, it's coming in next. Someone's managing the straight. That's Max. Nice entry from Nana.
Yeah.
Nana.
Oh, dear Jesus, Deacon.
Oh! Where is you, Connor? See ya.
JP has a really nice entry.
Yeah, he's in the black PS13, I think. Where are these two? Nice entry, guys. Hayden as well. Oh, the frame's going iffy. Okay. Frame cam lag. Actually, I can watch it from the little Streamlabs thing. Tikon. Oh man, what the?
Oh,
Where'd you
wrecked
go?
him.
Oh, you hit the wall. Missed it.
Thank
Lana's
God.
going full throttle. Lana. One drive off the cliff. Oh, we're gone. We're gone with it.
Can I even reverse from here?
You've just sent the wheel into hovercraft mode. You've managed to get the car stuck underneath the trees like Harry Potter. Alright, Alana, we'll get you driving on the stream another time. What?
I got this. I don't have a cam.
Stance, yeah. Mad stance. JDM style. Or USDM. Oh, she's just gonna pull straight out of the tree. Oh, feck it, you were lucky there. Use the clutch, girl.
Oh, Jesus.
You're waiting way too late.
Just getting tapped from everywhere.
Watch out now, JP's coming
Oh
to your
my
left.
god.
Why would you turn? You just keep
I
going straight.
didn't turn.
Don't go back to the pits, because now you have to go back. Oh, girl, you're making it so complicated for yourself.
Car's just disappearing.
We need to do a three. Oh shit.
Is there anyone there? Everyone's coming up now.
Okay, you can go now.
I'll go over this way because I can't do.
Yeah,
That
stop
worked.
for a second. Stop. There you go.
Yeah.
There's
I
a guy just driving the wrong way around the track.
Is it there?
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Oh Jesus. Your wheel is so fidgety.
Oh, it's because the steering was adjusted because we were doing the thing earlier. Had a guard. Don't reset back to pits. Keep going out because otherwise you're not going to get far.
Now I don't know if
Here.
there's anyone like there.
Yeah, after the grey car down, you can go.
We need to do the 3 cars in the train team first pass.
Oh yeah, we have to try that. Oh, there you go. Right now, Alana, run the wall.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Just go out here in case there's anyone coming around.
you're okay. Oh, went in there be fast.
Oh,
When they go, I'd say follow them off. Or maybe not him. He's not. Oh, he's going.
red car.
Oh, I just put it on front. Alana looks like a child in the seat.
I'm tiny. It's not my fault. Oh Jesus. Yeah, no. Okay. You may have your.
Swap back. You
Yeah.
want your headset back?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alana has a Razor headset. Look at it. It's like it's all lights and stuff.
RGB. It's
Too
pretty.
flashy.
Oh, I'm sweating. I was in the chair for what, like 10 minutes? Oh,
Alrighty. They're on mute, yours. Yeah. No? Right. Sound check. Oh, we're a bit loud. Okay, I think we're good there.
Sound check, how am I?
Good, good.
Okay.
Right, let's try and get another train going. I don't know, Tikon, are you there? Like, I don't know what kind of camber stuff, toe stuff in the front I should be running, because I feel like it's, she's a little twitchy. Twitchy. Who's that following? Ameliak. I think I have my front stuff all a bit too stiff. Shh. Stiff. Got a bit Irish in it there.
Just a tad.
Just a tad, just a tad, very much. Right, Connor, are you back in pits now, or are you still driving?
Yeah, Mac Pits, let's go.
Right, okay, just give me a second there now. You're on 4.5 camber. Okay,
Yeah,
let's run that.
Tikan is there as well, so ready whenever.
Okay.
Tiki said he's on 4.5.
Positive, what a nutter.
CMAC asks, what type of PC do you use?
Windows. No, that's a smart ass answer. I have I just have a Ryzen 5 2600 and two GTX 970s in SLI, so that's pretty much it really, like 16 gigs of RAM. Not crazy really. Oh, it feels weird to be driving now again.
I have pretty RAM, it's RGB. Pretty.
Oh my god.
How much does your PC cost?
I built this
Oh!
like 7 or 8 years ago, so it was like what, 600 or 700 euros at the time.
I built mine during like.
Oh, where were you
Black
coming? You.
Sorry.
Oh man,
Oh, shit.
I just transitioned so fast. I was like, what the fuck?
NC, but does it have RGB though?
No.
This is a set of Corsa.
What's that?
Someone asked what game is this, it looks good.
It's called Assetto Corsa.
I literally just said that.
All right, sorry.
Oh my god, like.
Jesus, lady.
Yes.
You behind, Alan?
Yeah, I just need to shortcut the track small bit.
I was just like, did my phone move? Because I accidentally
I feel
opened
like I've low
Snapchat.
power.
I had my phone up against the keyboard, right? And I opened Snapchat, and it was the front-facing camera, and I was like, did my phone move? Sure, the camera opened
All right.
and pushed out. And I was just like, what the fuck? Then I realized.
Sorry, I'd say you're the guy in front, or the guy in front was overtaking. Oh,
They
yeah.
went for the pass.
Yeah. Oh.
Shit.
What a ball. Settle.
Oh shit, I rammed Tika.
If you had to guess, how much is your whole rig?
Mine's not that expensive, to be honest. It's probably like 2 grand at most.
Not that expensive.
I mean, like if you compare it to Connor's setup, Connor's is probably upwards of 5 grand. Like, you know, so it's like
Yeah,
co
mine is pretty
cost
expensive.
cost wise, like you can spend as much as you want, like, and it does make a huge difference in terms of realism, like.
Yeah.
But doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to destroy everyone on the game either.
Yeah. There's yeah,
Jesus, I got
the price
punted out of
range
it.
is mine. It's pretty expensive.
How much roughly would it be?
Probably everything off the shelf, close to 8k, I'd say.
Jeez.
Definitely 7 and I.
Yeah.
Like it's all like just an like obviously it's great stuff, but stupid. Like my screen alone is like 1500 quid.
What is
I'm
it? Is Samsung
screaming
instead of LG?
inside.
No, one of them Dell curved.
Oh, it's probably Alienware or something, is it? No,
I
or
don't
is
know,
it
it's
just
one of
a...
them LED Dell curved or something. I have no idea, man.
Do you know the
Ah,
way
okay.
Dell came out with gaming monitors? It's probably one of those curved ones.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
not.
it's Alienware.
Oh
If
shit,
it's
shit,
if
shit.
it's not if it's not Alienware, it's probably one of the Dell ones. I'm actually
Yeah,
fortunate because I work for Dell. I actually get like an employee discount, like so.
yeah, it's a
Um,
really good screen though. To be fair, it's amazing.
hmm.
You should call over there sometime and have a go. My
Yeah, I
wheel is
should.
set up fairly fucking bang on now, I think.
Yeah, I drove James's set up there, alright. When was it? It was around the time he got the internet put in anyway, because with that
Yeah,
fitted the internet, like, um, and I at the time I didn't really like his brake pedal setup. It
yeah,
was
I
super
wouldn't.
stiff.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's fixed that now because I see him. He's running like he's not running his shoes anymore. Like so.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm fairly happy with mine.
You'd want to be for 8k.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry, Tico.
What are you on? He's on a Trustmaster T300. You're on Twitch, so I think he has a setup card on Twitch and it has everything that he's using inside there anyway.
Yeah, there's a little card there for that. I updated it recently to
Oh
say
my god,
T300, not T500.
some bit of driving there. Are you still behind me?
No, I had to reset the pits. I got punted out of it earlier. Punterino. That's one thing I need to. I actually got a iRacing recently.
Yeah.
It was on the Steam sale, so I got like a year membership, which is usually 130 euros for 25,
Fuck. Okay.
because I was a first-time user. Like, so I
Quite an
wanna.
expensive game to play though.
Yeah, yeah. I wanna do the rallycross and stuff. That's probably the main thing I want to do on it. But I'll probably do some racing and stuff on it as well, of course.
Yeah, the racing's great enough.
I'm being a little bitch right now and just like cutting all the curbs and everything.
This bitch. With you.
Oh my god. Jesus. Still trying to figure out a bit of speed here. Oh, I've a bit too much negative camera maybe. Oh yeah, I'll just get. Oi, beep beep. Oh, that's a good idea actually, is to cut through the. Yeah, that's a better place to go. Tikan has all the little tricks. Oh, Tikan.
Violent vibration.
Where are you now, Alan?
Last corner here with. Sorry, main hairpin with the wall. think there's something going on with my gas pedal. It's been acting weird recently, like a delay sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Just cannot keep up with him.
Yeah.
I must be my tire pressure though, because like I just struggle. Oh jeez.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I just got asked. You don't play no game, miss? I'm not good at sorry. And I can't do it in public servers anyway because I just make everyone else mad because I'm crap.
Ah no,
I
you're
make
not bad,
everyone
Lana. You just haven't had enough time to perfect your skills. And like joining a public server sometimes doesn't help because you've got people like getting like bumping into you and stuff. You just need your own space, you know?
Yeah.
Just takes a bit of time. You all have to learn somewhere.
Oh, actually, I will now have a handbrake because the flight Joy-Con is. Oh,
Oh,
my
be careful.
shoes.
That nearly sent the whole thing flying.
Um,
Oh,
free up
sorry.
the
Oh, good.
fire the rig when he ain't around. Yeah, but like I'm at his place, so I'm not always here. And then I use my PC to do my own stuff. I don't be turning on his computer and yada yada. I used to do know a lot. Actually, just like steal your computer and just be like, yeah, I'm practicing now.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore because I'm working.
Yeah, it'd be way too noisy in the background and stuff. Cause he has like calls and stuff. Rip. And he said any donation saving up for PC.
Oh, I knew that was gonna fucking happen. I should have done it.
Oh, my girlfriend wants to start. Gonna give her G29 with fan tick race. Yeah, I have a G920 at home, but I don't have a handbrake, and I just can't do it without the handbrake. I just need the handbrake in my life for to practice better. Get good. It's just so
Oh!
hard without it. I just hate practicing without it. So I like might go on for like an hour max and then put it away. Like so, if I'm not like here. Good drift, bro.
Tegan, I don't know if you. Oh, he's gonna go straight.
And he said the speed he got there. I use the B button. I have one of the pedal shifters at the back, like as a handbrake, but I just can't get used to using it. It's like the
Yeah, I
wheel
see.
just does its own thing. I just like lose where it is in my mind. I just can't keep up with it. I'm just like, no, nah, can't do it.
So you're not gonna pick it up straight away though, Alana. Like you have to give it time when it comes to that type of stuff.
No, I put in decent amount of time into it there one day at home, but still, it's just not the same.
Nice.
So I had to kind of go more
Oh,
middle
my
of the track,
back.
there because I was just too deep in the door.
They put it on spacebar. See, the awkward thing with my setup is like, so like I have my wheel here, I have my shifter here, and my handbrake would also have to be here, and my keyboard, because of my setup, has to go on this side, so it would be way too awkward with my setup, sadly. because otherwise my keyboard would literally be on top of my wheel and my shifter. Well, like,
Oh,
Oh,
I did.
oh, I got wrapped.
yeah,
Oh,
if you're used to it like that, it'll
I
be
don't,
grand.
isn't it odd how like when you just lose that little bit of traction, like oh my god, I'm going like 10 miles an
yeah.
hour too fast here.
You don't realize it until it actually happens that that can is possible. Like,
Yeah, yeah. The
I
problem
think
is
I,
I,
oh,
I kind of have to make a little tweak with the steering, and it fucking makes me oversteer. What's chat saying, Lana?
JP just said, boys, this was so much fun. Hope my runs were okay, Connor.
yeah, JP, the runs are actually very good. It's really enjoyable.
Yeah,
Awesome.
watching his entries, they were unreal.
Oh my
Oh shit!
god.
Sorry, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Oh my god, I'm cutting it close to that tire wall. That was a diabolical attempt.
Oh, it worked. Okay, though.
Like I messed up the straight, so I just like I just see it in here. See
My
it now.
God,
Tikon
guy
does it
behind
next
me is
time.
ramming me.
You have a Discord with AC link. He does. He put in exclamation point Discord needs Discord. The channel I think is Discord's or server link or something for mod live stream mod. Something to do with mods or link.
Oh my God, I don't know how I got past Econ there.
Oh, you actually stayed past him, did you?
Yeah, I stayed on I was on the inside for the next corner.
Aiden said he really wants to try the Drift Games experience in Mondello. So that'd be class. Have you
Ooh,
ever tried it
snowman
actually?
flag there.
I used when it was Pro Drift, I used to teach there. Obviously, I haven't tried it because I'm affiliated with Pro Drift, and Drift Games Experience is a competitor of Pro
Oh
Drift.
yeah.
So
Got a bit of bad ping again.
yeah, there's too many cars coming.
Uh, JP said please try those cars and let me know.
Oh, jeez, nearly spun. I must be my tire pressure because like, yeah, first run out like the car is just undrivable. It's like as if it's no grip again. So you have just no grip. Over rotates so much.
I might be doing it for my 16th birthday this year, hopefully. Nice. Do they actually have that up and running again? With like COVID just
Nah, they wouldn't.
even.
Pro Drift are doing it in the UK, I think. I could be wrong on that. I'm not actually sure. But on the current guidelines, I would say that it would be a thing that they would be doing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just flicked too much on the angle. That was like one of those really.
Good night. It's okay, no one saw. The camera cuts off here. The camera cuts off here.
Tikon, would you stop trying to get away? He's chasing people. No, that's the problem.
Yes, he does. He drives for Red Bull and he's doing Drift Masters. Oof, he frames again at the last corner.
Oh shit, my bad. Or sorry, that's Deacon. I thought it was you.
What was that?
JP said, thanks again, boys. Hopefully, see you soon again. Have a fantastic night.
See
Cheers,
ya,
thank you,
JP, man.
JP.
Aiden said, yeah, they do even have one next week on the 10th. So that's for the drift.
Are you hearing about the Drift Games experience? The Drift Games bash? Drift
The,
Games drive, whatever they call it. So many Drift Games products now, I just
the
can't follow it.
experience.
Oh, the experience. Oh, yeah. To be honest, I don't really have a clue what they do anymore.
Jack Leonard 10 said, hello, Lana, Alan, and Connor.
Hey,
How do you do?
How to do? And she said, hold up. This man asked if Connor drives in real life.
No, Connor doesn't. Connor's just a professional gamer.
yeah, esports driver.
To be honest, that's basically how I started off. For
Yeah,
me anyway.
pretty much the same.
Yeah. At the time, it was much lower level. Like, well, not lower level, but it was completely different back then.
Yeah,
Wasn't as
good old
tough.
R factor.
Yeah.
There wasn't many comps at R factor though.
I did two.
Well, we used to have like our own ones, but it was never anything serious.
Yeah. I never did any of them actually with you guys, with Kyle and all.
Yeah, they were fun, but
Oh, he said,
Controversial.
oh,
oh,
what I meant
ridiculous.
was Alan drift in real life. Had them two mistaken. Yes, they both drift in real life.
Connor and I have battled many times, but Connor's beaten me every single fucking time. What the hell, like? I,
Virtual and real life. Fuck's
yeah,
sake, Alan.
yeah, I know. I keep missing gears.
Come on, Connor, give him a break. Let him win for once.
I'm just gonna blame the machinery. That's why.
Yeah, someday.
Someday. But I think I was kind of lucky actually to get Jack as well at the end of the Jaff Fest, to be honest, because he had a tie rod, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah, he spun, didn't he?
Yeah.
Don't know, I can't even remember. There were so many battles.
Oh, jeez. That event was a disaster. Well, it wasn't a
Oh,
disaster. It was just nuts. Like,
yeah, it was
Just
crazy.
all over the place.
nothing worse than seeing your car fucking like a DeLorean, you know, from Back to the Future coming back off the track.
Not good.
You know what
Wasn't
that
the best
feels.
weekend for me either.
Yeah, you went through a gearbox, did you, or something?
The problem, sure, when I went to battle Jono in the top 4 on Saturday, the shaft, and then qualified first both days, and then Sunday top 16 gearbox broke. Sucks. Fuck.
Matt said, evening, Alan.
Good evening. Good evening, Matt. How are you?
What's this? Jack Leonard said, so Alan, have you started working on Lana's Toyota Yaris drift car yet?
Lana's Toyota Yaris.
What? I'm so confused.
That would probably cost more to build than a pro spec car, to be honest.
What were you talking about in the last stream that I wasn't aware of?
I must have mentioned, I must have, oh my god, Alan, speak fucking English. Reference something about building you a Toyota Yaris as a joke or something. Because I think someone mentioned about, would I ever let you drive my car or something like that? And I was like, no.
Typical. Tika said, boo, left foot braking on me hand, boo.
Left foot braking, right? No left foot braking, so sorry. I'm only doing it to settle the car. Excuses.
It's, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't support it.
Oh, nice one. I'm inside 4 S14s.
What's Alan's drift in real life? An S14. JP said, when are we practicing Toron? Would I've got something to. I have to get some runs in with you.
In Torun?
Yeah.
I'll be practicing Torun on my day of qualifying, which will be on Tuesday. I
Store
like,
next week
yeah, I think so.
on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever.
Yeah, it's 6. You'll probably be on the Monday.
Yeah.
Well, you could probably get it changed, like.
Please don't say an S. Yep, an
Don't-
S14. Oh, NC said, damn, I feel left out. I'm here drifting by myself on Forza. Oh.
See it pretty. So pretty.
Jack Leonard asked, how is Connor getting on in iRacing?
I did do. You were doing iRacing?
I actually haven't played a lot of it. Well, I was playing a lot of it, then I stopped. But I'm big into Race Room at the moment, which is
Race
great.
Room. Yeah, that's a good game. One of my
I've
buddies
done,
went from Acero to that. I've been meaning to actually get into it myself.
yeah, I'd done big GT race with like all Red Bull Esports drivers and stuff. It was crazy.
It's basically R Factor Race Room, which is pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
to drive
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. No, it's really good. I really like it. So I've been spending some time on that.
Alan,
What?
look at baby.
Sorry, I can't concentrate. I'll look at the cat later.
It was really funny because she had like one eye fully open, the other was like almost closed, and it's just like, she looks so dopey.
Yeah, yeah. She leans out like that when she's too warm inside the her little bed.
You know what's really cool about direct driving with these cars? It's the brake pedal feeling is connected to the wheel.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So if you jam like left foot braking, your wheel gets like basically locked. It's the same as
Like,
it would in real life. It's really
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You don't really get that sensation in other wheels or in other. Sorry, non like. I suppose it's probably not so much the feature of direct drive. It's probably more a feature of Fanatic, really.
Yeah, it's really really cool, especially if you're on big lock and you like jam front braking because it really like same feeling in real life.
I think he's still asking you to stop
Stop
left foot
there.
braking.
I know I'm chasing Dennis here and I'm doing it.
JP said, could you guys give me some tips to improve on?
I mean, it's hard to really know, to be honest, JP, because it's kind of like I know you as a driver, you're able to drift at a pretty decent level, so it's like what you're looking for is the last couple of tips and pieces and stuff. And all I can say really is just work on consistency and just making sure you're doing what the judges want and all of that. You know, just pay attention to what other people are doing. Sometimes it helps a lot, just to watch. Sometimes I know people that prefer to actually sit and watch the first couple of laps of practice to see what people are doing. You know, I like doing that actually. I know sometimes people say, oh, we need to get first out for practice, but sometimes the first laps of practice are no good here because the track is terrible anyway, so.
Fade is also drifting by himself on Forza as well.
Fida.
Shroom1 is now following on Twitch. Thank
Thank you,
you for the
Shroom.
follow. Oliver said, I'm a hop off. Night night. Night night, Oliver.
See you, Oliver.
See you, man.
JP said, epic bro. Shroom says hello from Cornwall.
Hello, Shroom. How are you doing, man? Cornwall.
Hey, man.
That place sounds familiar. It's in UK, obviously. Oh, that was never gonna work. Oh, bouncing like a kangaroo.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Crashed into that.
Yeah, the very bottom of the UK. Is it warmer down there though? Closer to the equator, technically.
Nah, they're closer to us. Cornwall's more like Wales side. Like it's not exactly Wales. It might be Wales. No, it's not Wales, but it's like down by that side.
Yeah, 'cause I know where Wales is in theory to Ireland.
You don't know where Wales is?
I know it's on like the west of the UK, but like I've no idea where it is like in theory to Ireland. Like
That's across from like Wexford, kind of. Is it? Or is it? Yeah, yeah. I can't fucking remember.
JP said, next time I want to face Lana. You really don't. I'm crap.
It's an easy win, JP. Oh, sorry. I'll train and land up. Someday we'll get around to training land up properly.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Want
pro,
to.
with Pro Academy technique. No other fucking school technique. No proper technique.
And JP said, sorry, Alan. Wall rubs is my thing now. Shroom said, no, lower than that.
Oh,
So
is it?
you were
Yeah.
well wrong.
Yeah, it's down by Devon then, if that's the case. Probably higher than Devon. Obviously. No, it has to be higher than Devon. Devon's off in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Ticon said, easy for Alana. Huh? Jack Leonard asked, Alan, what different motorsport would you try if you could not drift?
Rallycross, 100%. Oh, fuck.
I knew he was going to say that.
Rallycross, that's what I want to do. If someone wants to give me a go in Rallycross, I'll take it by both hands. Probably would have 50-50 chance I drop drifting over, to be honest.
It's with open arms, the saying goes, Alan.
Open hands. Open hands means I'm not opening up as much.
Dear Jesus.
Let's run 10 litres of fuel. I don't think we need that many.
JP said, I beg to differ, Lana will kick my ass. I highly doubt that. Jack Leonard asked, what car will you take? What car would you take?
For Rallycross?
Yeah.
I quite like the Audi S1s of EKS. They're quite cool. Audis. That's about it, really. Like, yeah, I can't really think of anything else I would try. Oh, the
JP,
Hyundai's probably quite cool too, actually.
JP said, Ticon, you only got lucky against me.
Connor, if you were to do Rallycross, do you have like any interest in, if you do, like,
Yeah.
what kind of car would you pick?
I used to like the Volkswagen Polos, what Solberg and stuff drove.
Ah, yeah, well, they were stupid fast, weren't they? Like,
Yeah, they were crazy. They looked like such a good handling car.
even in the do you see them in the Gymkhana, like, they were just
Yeah,
fucking solid, like. And do you know what's interesting with them? You know, with the most Rallycross cars, the radiators in the rear, like for us drift cars, their radiator was in the front. Like, they were trying something completely different, like, that just worked. Like,
yeah,
they just, I don't know, they just had some secret sauce figured out.
for sure. Very successful team.
Extremely successful. Last year's Rallycross was insane, like between Hanson's and the Backroad. Like, I really enjoyed that.
It was great. Yeah, that final was nuts.
Did you watch it in Abu Dhabi, the first round in Dubai, in Yas Marina, when Backroad miscounted laps and fucking
Yeah,
T-boned the shit
yeah,
out of Hansen?
that was mad. Yeah,
Insane, like.
cool sport for sure. Will be up there. One of my choices as well, I'd say.
Yeah. Do you ever see the other one? There's another one. It's like a one-make rallycross. Craig Green was doing it actually.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
I
yes.
can't remember
That
the
was
name of it.
Europe. It was like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
The European kind of rallycross one.
yeah. It was all the
They were like a
European tracks.
Hyundai, weren't they?
They were a Mercedes, a Hyundai, and something else as well. But they're all the same car underneath, just different bodywork. Oh, what about the Dakar?
Dakar would be cool.
I don't know. I think it'd be. I'd like it, but I prefer tarmac.
I would only, yeah, I'd like it for 1 year maybe. That would be
Yeah, until you get addicted to it, you're like, all right, we'll do this again.
maybe rallying would probably be my choice in circuit racing. So
Yeah, I definitely would like to do touring cars, like or GT3 or something. Rallying,
sure.
I like rally, but I don't know, it just doesn't really appeal to me anymore. Like as a kid, I loved it, but I kind of like the
Yeah,
the close racing and stuff.
yeah, for sure. I just like the driving was a rallying maybe is quite cool. I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think as a rally driver, you're certainly up there when it comes to how big your balls are, like because
Yeah,
that shit is probably the dangerous motorsport without a doubt. Like,
yeah, outside of motorbikes, 100%.
oh yes, completely agree. TT especially.
Yeah. There's yeah, circuit racing is always one of my good time favorites. So.
I prefer like stock body cars over like open wheelers and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I
BTCC or something there now is quite cool.
I'd be a fan of open seaters, alright, like single seaters for sure, but
Hmm.
so actually get to go back this year driving fast on the track for a change, which is quite cool, which I'll be releasing soon. So
Nice.
not a car,
Oh
something
fuck.
quite cool.
I saw you doing some go-kart stuff alright recently.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bit of a hint. Should be really cool.
Yeah, because you were going to start off in go-karting, wasn't it? With you had a little
That's what I
go-kart.
did.
Yeah.
I did start off in that, and then the budget is just ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, to win like on at a young age on karts, you need to have crazy backing behind you.
Yeah.
In fairness though, we do actually have quite a few Irish drivers doing like Formula Renault, is this? Like there's a guy
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
guy from down not our area specifically, but there is a guy not too far from us who's doing it over in the UK.
Yeah, Dempsey's doing it in Asia and China and stuff as well. He's won Formula 3 there 3 years in a row or something.
Oh fuck.
Charlie Eastwood, factory driver for
Aston, yeah.
Austin. Just a good few, to be fair.
Obviously Niall Murray was back in the day
Yeah,
with
very good
BTCC
driver
and
as
stuff.
well.
I'm gonna go for a quick chat. You guys talk away.
Sure thing. I'll keep an eye on the stream. Alan, sponsored driver or personal investment? I'm actually, it's kind of hard to kind of place where I am at actually with it because I haven't actually put much money into recent years. It's just, oh my god, I missed the gear. Sorry, whoever that was chasing me. So I'm like 50-50. I can't hear you. What's that? Huh? Yeah, sure, please. Sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50. Like I don't get paid to drift. Like it's not my job, but it's I'm at a point where like I compete at a professional level, but like I don't really make money. I don't make money off it really at all. I think there's only, I think Connor, you could probably think off the top of your head, there's probably like what, maybe 10 people in the world making money from drifting, like actually making.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If even.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Majority of them are probably breaking even.
Yeah.
Unless you count, let's say, the YouTubers and stuff, which did, yeah, that's different. But like, I'd say probably one of the most successful would probably be Mr. Mad Mike.
Yeah, for sure, probably. few successful drivers in the States.
Or that guy there from oh boy you there, what's his name again? That
Oh, that guy.
wannabe
Dean.
actor, is it
Oh,
Jimmy
yes. Yeah.
Jimmy
Mike Dean, no?
Mike? Oh, Mike, yes. Mike is my favorite Dean.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez, the briefings with him years ago.
Oh my God.
What a
He's a
character.
funny man.
Oh,
For
hilarious.
sure, for sure.
Oh, getting tapped into the wall. Oh. Jimmy Keane. People don't get it. James Dean, guys. James Dean. James Dean is probably doing okay for himself now, I'm sure. I'm looking forward to see what how his E92 gets on this year. Actually, Connor, I'd say you'll probably be fearing that.
Yeah, I think he's definitely done some work on so. Where are you at?
I am going. Oh fuck! I can't even concentrate anymore. I'm at the last corner, basically. Second last corner. Second to last corner.
Go to the pits there if you're not in the big stream.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna pull off now. Tires are fucked. I'm gonna try increasing my tire pressure to see if that makes it a little bit more drivable.
Still in the pits and I, so.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, I'm ready. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Oh, Aiden was missing. I said, he said Jimmy Keane, and I was like, what is this guy talking about? Oh my god, like, knock knock, you're not getting the joke. But he did get the joke, I just didn't get the fact that he got the joke. Oh fuck. Jesus.
But so I love this last corner the way you can just dive real close into the door.
Yeah, you can like if you time it right, you can like do it just on handbrake without even touching the brake or anything like that. Like it's kind of
Yeah.
flick it in nicely. Sorry, you can do it on the foot brake without using handbrake. Is what I meant.
Ramping curbs.
Yeah, to be fair, I could probably go a little bit wider there on the
No,
good
all
old
good, all
curbs.
good. I'd love to drive this track in real life, Jesus.
I'd say it's probably quite intimidating.
Yeah, I'd say it wouldn't be easy.
Oh, we're dead.
Where are you? Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have parked there. Did you go to the pits or?
No, I just turned around. Did you go back to pits? Did you?
No, I'm just up at the top left. Can you see me?
Okay. Top left. I don't. Oh, you probably.
Wait. Sorry. I meant like back.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm up there. Then,
Carry on.
Winters says, I'm happy to keep up fine there, to be honest. That's just one of my worries. Good runs. Yeah, Tegan says, don't worry, Chris will be shooting anyone who'll try to drive fast anyway. It's true. Mac with the follow. Like, that's the thing with VDC, you know, if you just do what Chris tells you in the briefing, like, he says truth to his word. In fairness, he's quite consistent that way.
Yeah, VDC is great. One thing I would like to change is the briefing earlier than just 5 minutes before qualifying.
Yes, because there could be some small things there that You
Yeah,
know?
like there was a couple of rounds last year where there was like no curbs allowed, and I was driving the whole event or a whole practice on curbs.
Yeah. I suppose for me personally, that's the question I would ask like a week before, like,
Yeah, yeah,
because I just know that's just how they look at things. Personally, I see nothing wrong with using curbs, but they view it
yeah,
as trying to get away, which I mean, like you can get away from people without using the curbs, like if you're just smart, and that's the thing. Like if you're smart, like if you're a smart driver, like if you can adapt your angle properly, you can be stupidly fast without even having a fast car. So it's like, yeah, you can still get away without even changing your line so much, really.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I think realistically, the fastest drivers are not always the ones with the fastest car or the dirtiest line. I suppose it's how they match their throttle versus their wheel speed and their steering. Like that's how people are fast.
oh shit, sorry.
It's all good. I know for when I'm competing in real life, anyway, I try to use as least amount of throttle as possible, which is funny, but essentially that's what you're trying to do. Really, try and match your wheel speed to your ground speed. I don't know about you, Connor, but one thing that really annoys me with setup course drifting is that my setup for every single track is completely different. Like,
Yeah, I
literally.
find the same. I think
Like, you can't.
surface is the big thing.
I just don't understand why, but I just can never get the I can never find like a good neutral ground and just like say, okay, look, I know that camber is decent. It's not like that in real life. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, most of your setup will be similar enough, and like the only thing you'll be changing per track is gear ratio,
Yeah,
nitrogen.
maybe camber or something like that. If you notice, if you're on
Oh,
a bank or something, maybe.
you want me to lead a bit?
Sure, why not?
Go wide here first. Here.
I just drove straight. Oh, jeez, I just launched straight into towards it.
All good. Yeah, go for it.
T-Cons. I figured it sometimes which shit makes the car better, if that makes sense. It's set up, yeah.
Yeah, it is so true.
Definitely in DCGP. Oh my god, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
100%. I don't even have like T-Con help me with the setup in DCGB car, but it's still like not as fast. Like,
Oh, that's the thing with DCGP. It's kind of doesn't really. It's not really how a car works. Like you just get into a car and it's already as fast as it can be. Like default setup on DCGPs, like within maybe percentages of being as fast as someone with a proper setup, and it's like doesn't even make a difference. Like if you put a setup on the car or not. Like so, the cars are nearly in a weird way. They're too grippy, but not grippy enough. Do you get what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like it's super weird with them. Oh, cheers, thank you. Keep my eyes off the T-Gon's gonna kill me again for left foot braking. Oh no! I'm dead. Just put it into first gear again, so I keep it going.
you make it.
No, I just did 360 through the wall, but it's alright.
Here,
Keep it
go
on.
straight. Yeah.
That's the dive I like to do.
Alan, how much of these accounts have you gone through?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah, I'm a professional streamer. I should have kept
You
it
should
in
go for
third.
the pass on the next lap, right?
Okay, I'll try to pass. I have to stop left foot braking. T-Gon's watching.
Oh, oh.
I don't think you've read out this one though. T-Con said, "Are you two guys running YSFAB in your in real life cars? If so, what
I am.
caster and camber you use?"
Nice.
Um,
Oh.
I wasn't even looking at the screen when I spun. So Connor is running a YSAB. I'm not. So that's probably the biggest difference. Well, no, there's loads of differences between our cars, but the basics are pretty much the same.
Do you know what caster and camber you use,
No idea.
Connor?
No
No
idea at
idea.
all.
That's
Yeah, me
Shanahan's
neither.
responsibility.
Yeah, Shanahan question.
My car is running, well, right now it's running 8 degrees cast on one side and 4 degrees on the other, because it's bent as fuck. But on a good day, when it's not bent, it's running 7 degrees caster and about 4ish negative degrees camber. Because my setup is not Wisefab, it's like a proper um, it's a caster setup basically. There's no trail, it's not Wisefab. So for Ireland, it's probably not really ideal. Like the trail setup would definitely be better, the caster trail setup, because the kind of the big open transitions, like big angle to big angle transitions, doesn't really. I don't know. Maybe it's just my car doesn't have
Oh,
the
sorry, Alan.
power to make the car transition quick enough. But it does. It does. I do have to slow it down a lot.
Go for it.
No, it's got modded knuckles. Like it's got about 65 degrees of angle. Like, but it's more of like a Japanese style setup. Like it's cut shut knuckles with like proper lower control arms and stuff. Group D special. Darren McNamara. The wizard of suspension in Ireland, anyway, for sure.
NCS, when you ending the stream? We have no idea.
No idea. Probably ending it in the next few minutes, to be honest, because 12 is getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to get tired as well.
Yeah, I'm not even driving as good as I should be. Jeez, you should, like, when we were doing EDC, it finished at 1 o'clock in the morning for us, like, and I was starting to really feel it in the finals. I don't know how I managed to keep the concentration level up, to be honest.
That was like 2018 in Poland, man. We were driving till fucking nearly 12 o'clock at night.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Our first briefing was at 8:30, and then we didn't stop driving. Literally, it was 12 o'clock.
Damn.
Yeah, crazy.
Quick question, right? I used to run zero roll bar front and rear, which theoretically would make the car put more grip, right? But on my telemetry, the cars are more settled, optimal in angle with some roll bar. Is it best just use a little on most cars?
Well, like, it's not really given based on what's good for all cars, because every car is different. Like, some cars, generally my personal car runs no roll bar front and rear, but then I know that, for example, James Dean runs an anti-roll bar in the rear of his car, but then he's a completely different suspension geometry to what my car has. So it's like a Skyline as well, which is what you have, is like it's not really the same. Well, it's kind of the same actually at the rear, but I think it all depends on the geometry and stuff,
Yeah,
because
we never ran a anti-roll bar, but then I ran one in the S15.
yeah. I suppose it all depends too on the tires. Like, I mean, like I know James. I remember James complaining before he had so much side grip that he needed the anti-roll bar to try and break the side grip away from him, which did meant he gained forward grip from it. So, like a roll bar in the rear means you gain more side grip more than forward grip. Whereas if you run a roll bar, then you gain forward grip but you lose side grip. Like that's the disadvantage of running roll bars in the rear. So you find the balance. Having no roll bar in the front though, it's oh my god, what the fuck, like, how does a car just do that all of a sudden?
Jack Nerd. Ah! How?
The cat?
Yeah. What is the best track you have driven in real life, both of the lads?
You go first, Connor. You probably driven way more than me.
Don't know. It would be close between Riga and Poland, like Glasgow. Like I love that stadium track. Like so much fun. But then Riga is just a good buzz.
First off, I don't like Mondello. Right, that's one track I just don't like.
Over the hill.
Oh, definitely. Well, Overhill's not too bad. The global warfare layout, just can't stand it. I just think it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I say that, and I qualified second with 88 points in a car I never drove before. But anyway,
Yeah. I think it was good.
Yeah, I don't know, just never really kind of got. See, obviously I'm gonna be biased against it because I fucking nearly wrote my car off there, but
Yeah, that's what.
um, I quite liked. Okay, in Omen, um, those tracks are quite good. They're like, I mean, they're similar to what I drive all the time anyway. I have never driven like a proper high speed track. Like I've never driven rig or anything like that in real life. It's always been like car park kind of like, my dad judging style kind of tracks. So
Hmm.
I've never really driven anything um I've never really driven anything that doesn't flow essentially. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah.
What's Kitty's name? This is Mr. Grey. He's the biggest of the three cats.
Okay, his name is Mr. Grey. We call him Mr. Mr. Grey is kind of related to certain movie.
Ow.
Certain movie we should be talking about. Any advice in getting into drifting? Ooh, that's a tough one. It's getting harder every single time, I think. Like,
Yeah, it is.
because remember, like years ago, you could pick up like a cheap BMW or something like that. But you can't even do that anymore. Like, BMW's starting to get expensive. BMW's starting to get expensive. What else? IS200 is starting to get expensive. Like, there's nothing really you can go to. E46 probably is the only thing, but to try and get a proper nice spec E46, you're still spending 2 or 3 grand,
Yeah,
which to be honest, like if you're going buying a drift car, you need to have money anyway. Like if you've only 500 euros in your wallet, like I don't think spending money on a drift car is a good idea.
yep, for sure. It's an expensive sport.
Yeah, but it's just like every motorsport, isn't it? It's like it's almost like to a certain extent it's skill, but then the last 10% is like pay to win. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You have the best of everything. Well, at the level in Ireland, it's not like that at all, really. But in Drift Masters, because there's so many good drivers with so many good cars, having a really good car makes a huge fucking difference.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's like anything. If you're not fast enough, you're not gonna win.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Grey is in the movie 50. Yep. AK receipts stand near all rubber. Man, the amount of people, some people spend stupid amount of money on tires, like if they don't have a tire deal. Good
Yeah.
night, NC.
Good night, NC.
I think I'm gonna call it a night too, guys.
Yeah, nice one, Connor. Thanks for joining, man.
Okay. Thank
Cool,
you for
cool.
joining.
Take care, guys.
Cheers. Thanks,
Yeah, you
Connor. See you,
too.
man.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.
Um, yeah, I know a lot of people spend stupid amount of money on tires. I think some people take it a bit crazy too by changing tires every 2 laps when they don't really need to, like i.e. me. But Nankang semi-sponsor, but not enough. Yeah, having a tire deal helps a lot, especially if you get discounts. Like, it makes a huge difference.
Mm. My simulator setup cost me more than my drift car. I figure how much seat time I can get in my sim compared to an actual track and the time you get on the track.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's makes a huge difference. I've seen some people online on YouTube, especially, they've sold their track card to put their money into a simulator, and it does make a difference. Um, but likewise, you can um, you can put that money into a drift car too, and make it last long enough. But honestly, you'll get to a point of where you run out of vents. You're not driving enough. Um, you see people saying like, "Oh, you go to Minami or you go to Ibisu, you buy a car over there. You're still looking at 10 grand by the time you have a car and stuff." It's not really. It's doable, but it's really expensive. While it would be a better experience in the long run to do something like that, it's not really. I don't think it's very viable. Good night, Travis.
Good night, Travis.
How's my car? It's fine. It's sitting in the garage still. We'll be having a look at it this weekend. Hopefully, we'll see how we get on. All right, guys. I think we're going to log off tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Connor, for joining. He's gone off since, but it was a great little
Mhm.
stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll probably try and get some more drivers on as well. We might have Connor on some other time.
Yeah.
Um, but it's getting kind of late here. I've got work in the morning. Lana, you don't have work, fortunately.
Yeah, I guess sleeping.
But yep, that's it. Bye from land down under. Good night, Dion. Oh no, you. Good morning, Dion. Good morning.
Yeah, good
Thanks,
morning.
Tikon, for joining. We had a great session. Thank you for the follow, Dean. Appreciate it, dude. So that's it for tonight, folks. We will be back some other night. We might. Ooh, we should be back tomorrow night. We're gonna do. I'm gonna do a let's try it stream. We haven't done that since last week, and Alana is gonna drive on the sim as well. So we watch her for half an hour or so.
Okay. Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
So what we'll do is we get Alana on the sim first, and then we can land on the sim first, and then we'll go over to let's try it afterwards, so you guys can have a bit of time to find some stuff. Just
I'll
got to
make it
stream
morning and then you can have some fun.
it. Sealed photos. How you doing, man? Got the very end of the stream. Yeah, you just missed out on Connor. We had a great stream there with Connor, so we're going for about 3 hours there. So that was a long session, really tiring. But done for now for the night. So thank you everyone so much for joining. We'll talk to you guys very very soon. Chala.